Hello, guys. Oh, okay. What's up, everybody? What happened to drops? What happened to drops? Hopefully it just hasn't registered yet. There. Oh, it keeps popping up and then it's like, yeah. Why does this character have so much armor? I guess I never cleared out her inventory. Whoops. Dun dun dun. So I really want to do. Oops, I already got her out. Damn it.
Have need of a...
I really want to do the Greymoor prologue, but I feel like I need to not be in the middle of another. Weird. I need to not be in the middle of another storyline. And I don't want to get too dailied out, which I already am a little bit. We're gonna do some story today. Plus I have a really mean headache and I just want to relax and go at my own pace and everything. No. Chillax time. Why can't... Oh, they only stacked to 25, huh? Hi, Gumps. Day's going fine. I'm disappointed in myself because I keep sleeping in. But other than that, day's good. How are you, Gumps? Hi, Noctivita. How are you? Feeling kind of ill today. But
this one
you know
welcomes
what?
you back.
Okay.
Your rewards are ready.
Still good. I'm still good.
Sadly, you have no more crates, but you can always purchase more. This one recommends that you purchase a crate from the store.
One gem.
May luck follow you.
Screw it. Got a drop from lurking on streams earlier. Or yesterday. Hi, Elmirza. Woke up again a few minutes before stream. Had to work quick to get ready. I don't know if you saw my Discord message, but or if you were listening when I said, but I just kind of feel like doing Morrowind stuff, like storyline stuff. Meandering, my head's killing me, and I don't want to get dailied out. Oh, it's like a little sphinx. Oh, he's so handsome. Look at him. But yeah. Apparently, this is the one character I didn't clean the inventory of. Hi, Zach. Aw, treat for Shadow right away. Hey, Nolan. How are you?
Me? Protect you.
Aw, Steel City Drifter. Thank you for the host. How are you, friend? You a treat, but I don't think you would be in the mood. No. It's my Is my stanky mood that obvious? I'm fine. I just this headache. Ugh. It's frustrating. I took some turmeric and some Tylenol. That was quite a while ago. So I might take ibuprofen if it's still bad enough for you. Owen got you a treat? Come here. Lurking. Just go. Voice down, Katie. I'm doing great, Steel City. Little bummed because Friday doesn't mean anything to us right now. Ed's schedule's changed. They went down to total skeleton crew at work, and then they cut Mondays out, so he's working Tuesday through Saturday instead of Monday through Friday. But Saturday is a shorter day, so that's a plus side. And yeah, but you know, it's fine. We're good. Life is good. We're all healthy. I can't seem to like go to sleep at a decent time. So that's something that I need to work on, and I've been saying that for my whole life. So, you know, eventually maybe I'll just accept the inevitable and just stop trying or stop pretending to try. Lucy has a sweet hat to show off at work now. That's true. That is true. Everyone's gonna be like, do you sell that one? Does this look like it has to do with our business? Yeah. Yeah, so we did, I did Writs late last night. I did like 2 sessions of Elsewhere dailies. Oh, I was gonna look at my tickets too. So I'm gonna do Morrowind story continuation. I was saying earlier, I want to do the Greymoor prologue like ASAP. Well, that needs to go in the bank. Oh, I actually cleared out bank space. Yeah. Let's put some stuff in the bank. But I'm like in the middle of doing Morrowind stuff. I just feel awkward. Like I didn't realize the Greymoor prologue was even out. So I feel very nubcake about that. We can grab these out when we need them. That needs to be vendored. I don't need to be throwing pies at anybody. I can't bank those. Okay. Inventory is looking pretty clean.
Lucky am I to know.
Old job is shut down. Backup job I'd planned on too, so I just went back to streaming full time for the moment so I can relate. Yeah. Well, Ed's working, which I'm like really torn about the whole thing. Because I'd love to have him home through all this. I keep seeing posts of everybody going crazy with their husbands home, and I'm like, Ed and I actually like being around each other. Like, we can spend all of our time together, and we're good. Like, we don't get sick of each other. Granted, a lot of that is, you know, we're focusing on our kids, or we're cooking, you know, but that's all done while there's communication happening. But there's also like, and you know, technology, you know.
To leave possessions with the zombie does not make you unplugged.
I would love to be at home with a boss all the time, but I don't know about the kids. That's, I think, how Ed feels. I think actually Ed would love to be home with them, or he would at least think that. Like that, I don't know. I couldn't say whether or not that would change, provided he actually experienced it. He has before, very briefly. Almost forgot to eat my cake. Guys, if you're playing ESO, don't forget to eat your cake. Wait a second. Oh, I had the buff all last night, so I don't think I used it. We got our 2 tickets late last night, though, when we were doing dailies. And if I hadn't, no, yeah, because we did some kind of boss, I'm sure. Did a world boss, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go to the Impresario. Go to my hometown Impresario, just because. I never do that. I always go to Araden because that's where I'm used to going. But yeah. Oh, whoops. Why spend the 100 gold when you can just not? I forget what I was saying. We were talking about being home all the time. Yeah. If I didn't have 2 little kids, I would stream a lot more. A lot more. I would do 8-hour straight days. Maybe longer. I'd probably throw in some 12 hours. One of these days soon, actually, whenever this whole virus thing blows over, I'm betting that my in-laws are gonna want the kids for a nice extended visit. And if that happens, and my house isn't completely trashed, maybe we could do like a celebratory longer stream. That would be fun. This Indrik is cool. I think I saw the screenshot, but... Oh. That's neat. It's very pretty. So we haven't looked at the merchant. Like, I forgot ever since this event started. That's not the right guy. Wait. Doesn't he sell... This is, achievements, yeah. Yeah, they have it like... Oh. Yeah, some of the... Okay. Yeah, this guy sells like the old achievement locked event stuff. Or whatever.
What might these magic trinkets?
Okay, so style page is definitely not doing. Although, it's cool though because it shows you what you have. Feathers. So we get 65 this event. We're not going to be able to get Ice Breath. Who's it? So here's what I'm going to get first. Oh my god, they're only 3? Weird. Oh, by the way, I do want to do a giveaway. Or multiple, I'm not sure which. Of tickets during this event sometime. And I want to figure out how I want to do it. I'm not sure if I want to do a few really small or I don't know. So maybe you guys can give me feedback on that. Like I could do like 3 2-ticket giveaways or something, or like 2 3-ticket giveaways, 5-ticket giveaway. And that would be it. Sounds kind of lame, right? I don't know. I'm trying to decide if you guys have an opinion. I'm gonna get the cakes out of the way because they're only available during the anniversary. And then we're gonna start going back for the Indriks. I should be able to get at least the base Indrik. Still. Isn't it? It is pretty. There we go. The drops thing finally looks right. It kept saying the streamer has not enabled drops. And I'm like, yeah, works all the time. Then it finally looks right. Got drops, baby. Got drops. They made this shit look so cool. I want mine to look this cool. Like, oops, I'm in chat. I was stuck running. Alright, so I need like, at some point I need like a big table and chairs. One of these days, I want to... Why would these be hearth? One of these days I want to craft a nice set of table and chairs myself for this place. Hey, Silly Simon, how are you today? Here's one of the previous years, probably last year's cake. I thought there was a slice out of this one or something. Oh my goodness, they like glow. Can we interact with it? Oh my god. Oh, you activate it to make it glow. The other one was glowing when I first put it down. Yeah, this place is gloomy though. Like, I want to find a way to make it nice. The throne kind of makes it ominous. But I could put the throne somewhere else in table and chairs. Like, it looks so cute in the picture. Of course, I don't think the stairs are there. Or the nice table and chairs could go, like, in a corner, but... Let's go. Oh. Vardenfell. I want to finish the story, get Nario back home, and then continue on with Vivek's story. I feel like that storyline is long. Like, I finished Somerset, right? Like, there wasn't anything else? Because seriously. Oh, I could just... I'm using the tickets on. Me, personally, I wanted the cake furnishings. Otherwise, I would go for Indrix until nearer to the end of the event. Katie, stop that! Sorry. Katie's like banging on something. Don't mind the face. I'm in a weird mood. It depends. If there's style pages you really want, go for the style pages. I don't think you're going to run out of time to get the Endrick. Because I'm confident. Like, there's either going to be one or two more events, obviously, because they're only showing us the 2 berries. So if it's like last time, they're going to give us 1 berry and then another berry. I think is what happened, if I remember it. And that's over 2 events. But they may give us both berries next event. It doesn't seem like they're following like a really strict pattern. Which makes it tricky. So there's 65 tickets available during this event. It really depends on how badly you want the style pages. All of the style pages. But if you do like a few dailies per day, even if you're just doing writs on a couple characters, you're likely gonna get most of the style pages that way. So I personally, yeah, if you don't care about them, I would just, if you want the cakes, get the cakes, they're only 3, and then get Indrik feathers the rest of the way. You have to, I don't know what's gonna happen with the Spectral Indrik. Can you make cake in this game? I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. There's recipes for so many things. Cooking recipes. Like, freaking crazy. Okay, so I have several quests. The hooded figure is like, where are you? Character. Weird. Character is like, not doing any of that. Going around doing stories, different DLC and expansion stuff. So yeah, I would... Did I not turn in one of my Northern Elsewhere quests? Oh, I know what that is. No big deal, it's just a quest turn in that I didn't end up doing. It's hard to say, but I don't think it's that crucial. You know what I mean? Get the cakes if you want them, and then get the feathers. You might want to go ahead and get the berries. Just go for all the berries, because you have the basic Indrik. And then you can get... a new Indrik, and then whenever there's another event, you can work on the basic Indrik again. Yeah. Yeah, because you have the basic Indrik, so you don't need the feathers, right? So go for the berries. And then, see, for someone who has the basic Indrik right now and can't get the new Indrik, I'm not sure what else you should do with them. Can you still get the feathers for, like, next time? Word thing. Hi, Tyranny. Are you using any expansion? You mean, do I have expansions in this game? Or just the base? Is that what you're asking me? It looks like you can keep getting more feathers if you have the basic. So then you would be ready. You can get a new set of feathers, yeah, just not combine them yet. Cool, Gumps, that's good. Perfect. So, because Noctivita has the basic Indrik, the nascent Indrik, nascent? And was going for the spectral, but ran out of time. I hope they give people the opportunity to get ones they missed. It seems like they had an event where you could get several different kinds. Yeah, then you can grab feathers. And then that way, next event, for example, if they have, you can keep working on those berries. And then once you evolve that one, you'll already have work toward the next one. It'll get you kind of caught up. Hi, Branford. Thank you for that, Gumps. Board thing. I have ESO Plus, so I have the DLCs unlocked through that. I haven't bought any DLCs. What I did was let's see. I bought the base game. I upgraded to Morrowind. I upgraded when Morrowind came out, and I upgraded when Elsewhere came out. And I think I had to have bought Somerset because someone said you can't do Somerset with the ESO Plus. I have a memory of that. But Jewel Crafting activated when I got ESO Plus, which is a Somerset thing. So I feel like, I don't know, I'm like torn on that. But anyway, I know that I have Elsewhere and Morrowind purchased. And I have actually pre-ordered Greymoor, which is coming out in June. Should I stay or do you want me to go Elsewhere? Hugh. I know, Elsewhere, the expansion... Wait, what? Why can't I just... What? Why can't I just take shit from this place? The zone Elsewhere has completely, like, goofed that word for me. Anybody says Elsewhere. Like... Oh, hi. I'm supposed to kill you.
You? How did you? Bah, I'll finish this myself.
I don't even remember what quest this is. Is this guy again? Shit. I should have looked at the quest that I was tracking. This button. Whoa! Oh. Did I block that at the last second? Love knocking people off guard with blocks. So good. Various formula. Oh, this was the mine one, right? Yeah, that guy was making monsters. Making monsters in the mine. That's right. The fiends. The crazy alchemist guy. Cool. Ah! But anyway, yeah, why do you ask, Bird Thing? Are you thinking about getting into the game? Do you play the game? Sometimes I think, wait, I thought you were playing, but it's because my memory's bad. I'm gonna go with that. And we're gonna go... Oh, I got rid of all my pies. Does anybody know if there's a way to bind emotes to your quick slots? I feel like there's not. Slots. I got rid of stuff because I don't want stuff cluttering. So I'm gonna have to put some mementos in. How about that? Sure. Something. I don't know, I just feel weird with it empty. Yeah, on Xbox it's right on D par instead of down. Add. Huh. Maybe there's a thing in bindings. I don't know of a way. What does down do? Does it open quick slots? You've thought about playing ESO with a controller instead of keyboard and mouse? I have not. I've thought about it. I mean, I haven't thought of actually
Is it finished?
doing it, but I've thought, huh, I wonder. And then I moved on. I haven't been one to game with a controller for many years. Till Spyro. Elsewhere is in promotion. I was thinking if I should buy it. Is it cheaper to get Elsewhere? So I'm wondering if it's cheaper to get Elsewhere now and then upgrade if you like it. I mean, obviously you want to see if you like it. How much is it? Sure. Let me look. Also, are you buying? Well, it should be the same price. It is. Oh! The collector's edition is whoa! That is a big sale. So if you were to buy all of it, Greymore, not collector's edition, $60. Then you get Elsewhere. Without having the game already, it's $15. 21 for the collectors. That is so cheap. It's really $70 for the collectors. That is so cheap. Free with ESO Plus. Elsewhere is free with ESO Plus. Somerset is expansion you buy separately? What? No, it's not. Elsewhere's not free with ESO Plus, is it? Are you serious? I thought Elsewhere, Morrowind, and Somerset were excluded from unlocking with ESO Plus. And then, like, Murkmire. Yeah, I was actually thinking Somerset was part of ESO Plus. Here. Yeah, but somebody who's just trying the game probably isn't going to. You get Morrowind. Yeah, you get more Somerset. Elsewhere's not on here. Elsewhere's not part of ESO Plus unless this hasn't been updated. But I was wrong. Morrowind and Somerset are both on it now. So I think what they do is they take everything but the newest expansion and put it on there. 1 month free of ESO Plus. Free next week on Xbox, maybe on PC too. Do people that pay for it get it for free too? Oh, next week. Just a week. That makes sense. So there's a chapter, not a DLC. Really? Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. But I thought Morrowind... This is Zone's DLC next to Morrowind. I thought Morrowind was a chapter too. Yeah. Yeah. But my understanding that you don't get Elsewhere with ESO Plus. That is a really good deal though. Holy shit. Now is the time to try it. So I was going to do the math though. So if you were to buy Elsewhere, let's say the base, $15, and then you get the Greymore upgrade, for, so it'd be $55 for the whole thing. But if you buy the whole thing standard, it's $60. So I would definitely grab that if you want to play it. What starts next week? I'm looking at the guide to ESO Plus membership. Are you talking about the free ESO Plus? Okay. Elsewhere, I think might be once Grimoire is released, but I don't know. Okay, so what part of the website though? Because I'm on the home page and I was just on the ESO. ESO free and save during our April sale. I don't see it in the news thing. ESO Plus. Member benefits. I don't see anything about free month. Yeah, the base game, so I wasn't sure if that was just on the weekend. But they did a sale with the base game. Several unnecessary tabs open. Okay. You have the standard? Gotcha. So you can... Okay, so you can already play that. I really liked Elsewhere. You can get the, when you do the Northern and Southern Elsewhere zone stories, and then you do the 3 dungeons, and then there's something else. You unlock the entire, like, some achievements. You unlock the entire, like, house there. I was just there. I don't know if you were here. So you basically get a free house just from doing all the Elsewhere content. It's really cool. I made it our guild hall. Are you on PC or console board? What's weird though is like the website's the same until you specifically click on something within the website. But anyway, what if people are already paying for ESO Plus? What happens during a free month of ESO Plus? PC. You should join our guild. Yeah, if you try, I mean, I feel like that's a really good deal. Mallorythan is dead.
Well then, this unfortunate little tale comes to an end. I've already dispatched some of my best agents to clean up Rethon Manor. We'll tend to Marla's apartment and the mine next. Well done. Now, what of this mysterious scroll?
I have it here.
Excellent. Best hand it over to me. Something so dangerous should not fall into the wrong hands. House Hlalu can keep it safe, or destroy it if we deem it necessary. This will earn you some favor with our house. I'll even double your pay.
Thank you so much for following, Voth Trooper. Drunk Mage Kitty, Serene, therefore best area. Yeah, that's right, Gumps. Some good quest lines. There's some side quests I didn't do there. I should do them on my Templar sometime soon. Okay, so they've got... Oh. Do I trust him with it, or do I destroy it? I kind of want to destroy it. I'm going to destroy it.
You sniveling little swit. Do you know how valuable... Never mind. What's done is done. But don't expect any extra coin from me now. You'll have what was promised for killing Marla and not a drake more. This had better buy your silence as well.
So that's done. Elsewhere's mega on sale. Yeah, Voth, that's awesome. Thank you for pointing that out, Board Thing. I'm so glad. I didn't even notice. So now, like, if people ask about the game, we need to tell all the people.
May I be
For
of
Ed.
service?
Dude.
And so the Outlander returns, as we discussed in the swamp. I expected you to return with Vaya, or present me with a time and place for us to meet. Tell me, Outlander, which is it to be?
There was a complication.
Complication? What kind of complication? I ordered my soldiers to stand down and let you do things your way. But instead of results, you bring me excuses.
Your son is dead. He was killed during the House Redoran raid on the Ashlander camp.
No, that's not possible. My son was banished, ordered to leave Vardenfell and never return. Why would he disobey me and go to those savages?
Vea was with me. She confirmed it was her brother, Ulron.
Vea was with you? And you left her out there? By the three, everything is unraveling no matter how hard I try to maintain control. I need you to do something else for me, if you would, Outlander.
What else do you need me to do?
Tell my daughter I'm sorry. Tell her she needs to stay away until I can calm things down. I don't want to see anything happen to her. Promise me. And take this. Consider it payment for your efforts thus far.
Oh, thank you.
If you'll excuse me, I need some time to consider everything you've told me. Once I determine the best way to proceed, I'll contact you. In the meantime, make sure Vea stays away from Balmora and House Redoran.
Did you order the attack on the Ashlander camp?
It was never meant to be an attack. I sent Captain Briven to clear land that already belonged to House Redoran. The Ashlanders were given an opportunity to depart. The situation didn't have to turn violent. Those damn savages should have just left.
It was an Ashlander camp. How is that Redoran land?
House Redoran has been slowly expanding in that direction for years. We claimed that
Makes
area
sense.
almost a year ago, but we were forced to temporarily abandon it when a massive ash storm hit. Before we could return, the Ashlanders moved in.
Why not just let them use the land? They're nomads. They would have left eventually.
Redoran depends on that land for hunting and resources. The Ashlanders are like a plague of insects. They sweep into an area, take everything, and move on. We couldn't allow them to do that here. So, I sent Captain Briven to convince them otherwise.
Sounds like I need to talk to Briven. Where can I find him?
The captain serves House Redoran with honor and dedication. He's out doing his job. If Briven had anything to do with my son's death, he would have reported it to me. He'd have no reason to keep such news from me and the other counselors.
Ulron left behind a speaking stone. His last message indicated that he planned to talk to Briven.
I'll speak to Briven when he returns. But understand, the captain operated under my orders. He's an exemplary soldier and an upstanding member of the House. Like me, everything he does is for the betterment of House Redoran.
Sure. Like killing your own blood. Not sure how I feel about that guy. I kind of am sure how I feel about that guy, actually. Okay. That one. Wait, travel to Balmora? Huh? Oh my god. Another side quest.
Over here.
What's up, dude?
Now you told me what you found in the Ashlander mine. I can't imagine what Vea must be going through right now, but she shouldn't be alone. That's why I came looking for you.
Why me? Isn't Narya with her?
Naryu has responsibilities to tend to. Morag Tong responsibilities. Understand? She left me to keep Vea company, but I'm not very good at spouting words of comfort and solace. Unless I can kill something, I'm very good at that.
So you want me to talk to Vea?
You do understand. And now you implied you're as dense as the ash storms coming off Red Mountain. Good to know even the Mother of Blades can be wrong. Vea's upset, and not just about her brother. She wanted to go with Naryu.
Alright, I'll go talk to Vea.
One other thing. Naryu's job concerns House Redoran. That's why she didn't want Vea to accompany her on this one. Vea's grief-stricken, angry, and ready to lash out at anyone and anything. So keep your head low and try not to upset her.
Sounds like you had some experience getting on Vea's bad side.
I have experience getting on a lot of people's bad sides. Women, especially, find me exasperating. Irresistible, but exasperating. It's a gift.
Why does Vea want to go with Nario?
Something about who Naryu's target is. Thinks the target may know something about what happened to her brother. Look, I'm not even sure how Vea found out who Naryu's target is, and I don't want to know. Just go and talk to her, please.
Why would I ask him for advice? He just said he's bad with women. Any advice on how I should approach Vea?
Carefully, and with your hands empty and clearly visible. She's in the safe house beneath Balmora, or at least that's where I left her. But I didn't lock the door, so I suppose she could be anywhere by now. I suggest
She
you
can be
hurry
locked
down
in.
there.
Why? Okay, Whee! I don't think JJ's gonna sleep unless I go in there at some point.
You might think. Oh, it's you. Sorry.
Oh,
Did Arshur send
Wait.
you to check up on me?
sorry about something. Okay.
Did Arshur send you to check up on me? I swear, the next person that treats me like a child is gonna find my dagger in their stomach. Gods, I'm not mad at you. I'm just annoyed at everybody right now.
You want me to leave?
No, I don't think so. It's just been difficult. Finding poor Ulran in the Ashlander camp. I need to be doing something. Sitting down here in the dark, hiding, that's not gonna solve anything.
But Nario told you to stay.
I know, but Naryu's writ. It involves a Redoran counselor. Exactly the opportunity I've been waiting for. The counselor knows who set up my brother. We need to talk to her before Naryu executes the writ. Do this for me, and I promise to stay here.
All right, where can I find Nario?
Well, Naryu wouldn't tell me any specifics, but she trained me well. It wasn't hard to sneak a glance at the writ before she took off. Her target's at Arenum Manor, out in the swamp. Not far from that smelly cave, actually.
I'll go to Arenum Manor and see if we can delay Nario's kill long enough to learn anything.
I appreciate you agreeing to see what you can learn at Arenum Manor. My father used to say it was used by counselors as a retreat, but Mother always told me it was where they conducted business that required a certain degree of privacy.
Have you given any thought to your brother's message?
That's all I've been doing, thinking. And I think Ulran was right. I think someone wanted him out of the way, and they orchestrated the event with the Ashlanders to do it. Someone played my brother for a fool, and it cost him his life.
What can you tell me about Captain Brivin?
Brivin's as stubborn as my father when it comes to following the rules and regulations of House Redoran. Ulran and Brivin were best friends, even if they argued from time to time.
What did Brivin and Ulran argue about?
Politics, foreign relations, the Ashlanders. You name an issue, and Ulran and Brivin were probably on opposite sides of the argument. It got to the point where I had to ignore both of them or they'd drive me insane.
You told your father what happened to Ulran.
You did? How did he take it? I mean, he didn't know that my brother was dead.
He didn't know and seemed as upset as you are over the news.
Really? I suppose that makes sense. I think he loves us, in his own way. But what else did he say? Did he know that Ulran had been banished?
He told Ulran to go to the mainland. He didn't expect him to return to the Ashlanders for shelter.
He didn't expect... My father doesn't know his children as well as he thinks. Either of them. That's why I had to get away. Join the Morag Tongue. At least Naryu understands me. Mostly.
Father said you should avoid House Redoran until he can sort out what happened.
I can't agree to that. I need to figure out what happened to my brother, who was involved, and then I'm going to make them pay. Just you watch.
You can still stay away. I will go investigate. Something tells me that's not how this is going to go down. Probably going to show up. And I gotta say, I do not blame her for being this passionate about what's going on with her family. Yeah. Just couldn't wait there in that dark hole. Hear it now.
Your wife signed a contract, Gilan. She did not complete
Crap.
it.
But she died.
And now the
Crap.
crystals she was to procure for me have been acquired by my rival.
I've lost the mother of my children.
Your failings are not my problem.
We don't have enough money to pay you back.
Then we will sell your house.
We can't do that. Master, please. My children.
May purchase their own dwelling with their own money.
Nari's only just turned 8. And Mills.
You would offer an alternative?
What can I offer you?
I understand you have some aptitude for magic. You will serve me.
But my children.
Will remain in your home so long as you do not violate our contract.
But who will raise them? When will I see them?
You will see them when I don't need you. Or would you rather see them in the street?
No, of course not. Thank you, Master Drenham. I will serve you.
You sign your contract today.
That story. Poor guy. He's just trying to do right by his family, and his kids ended up hating him because he didn't have time for them because he was making sure they had a place to sleep and eat food and stuff. Hi,
I'm
guy.
able to recover my memories. It's important they understand.
I collected the memories you asked me to. Are there any more?
No, thank you. You've recovered everything I need to explain. Well, to talk with my children. I'm not sure my heart can endure any more of this. It feels like losing her all over again. Please, could you do this old man one last favor?
Sweet old guy. I'm gonna cry. Nivek Sean, is that how I say your name? Thank you so much for following. Yeah. What is it you need?
Ask
Anything.
my children to come visit me.
Oh, of course.
I feel like I
Oh my
can
God.
finally leave them with the answers I've never been able to provide. Tell Naria we need to talk about her mother. As for Mills, if he hesitates,
Yay, I
tell
said
him
your
it's
name
about
right.
the estate, his inheritance.
Oh, deep breaths, Cherry. Where can I find them?
Naria works at the stables. She's always been good with guar, something she inherited from her mother.
Aw, cute.
Mills will likely be fishing on the canal for dinner. He's always kept them both fed. I'm so proud of both of them. I wish they understood.
I'll find them. Oh my god, is this about to get more emotional? I think it is, if I remember right. Down there. Yeah. Can you tell I like story stuff? How are you, Nivek?
Bother me again.
Your father needs to speak with you. It's about your mother.
I have nothing to say to that man. What is it about I don't want to talk about my father that you can't understand?
He also said this is about your inheritance. Oh boy, is he gonna be all greedy?
I don't
Okay,
want his
cool.
money any more than I want his apologies. Does that man really think he can buy me off after ignoring me my entire life? Leave me alone. If father needs someone to listen to his excuses, ask Neria to do it.
I have the persuade skill. It's coming in handy. Pretty good. How about yourself? I'm doing great. My headache's actually feeling a little bit better. I had a big headache when I started stream. It's weird that it's feeling better because usually the headset makes it worse. Yeah, I play WoW too. We raid tonight. I also streamed from 9 to midnight. Stopped playing a long time ago. I may have, if it wasn't for my community in WoW. You know, if I didn't have a solid, like, family in my guild. I don't know about a long time ago, but I may have, like, taken a break for this patch if it wasn't for them. This patch is kind of not... It's the first time I'm not really enjoying the game in a really long time. But I feel like if somebody were to go back to the game, it might be fun. Not trying to discourage anybody going back to the game. But again, if I didn't have a strong community of good friends and stuff, sorry, whoa. I would probably, like I said, I would probably take a break and wait till Shadowlands. I do that constantly because I also play Final Fantasy 14 and Shadowbringers is the new expansion. The newest expansion. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I get flack from a lot of people for still playing WoW, to be honest. But I also have a lot of people in our community that do play, so. Doesn't your sister deserve your support?
Oh, you just don't give up, do you? Fine. I'll endure another few moments with my absentee father. For her. Just let me set aside the fish I've caught today first.
Hey, it's your cup of tea. Yeah. I only really enjoy certain aspects of the game, and right now in WoW, and that's and that is Mythic Keystone, Mythic Dungeons, like pushing keys. For some reason, I can do dungeons over and over as long as we're doing keys, and I have fun with it. The timed runs, I don't know how much you've heard or kept up with what's going on in WoW right now, but that has made the game a lot of fun for me the last couple expansions. And I do enjoy raiding, especially now that I'm not raid leading. I raid leaded for years, and finally somebody stepped up and offered to kind of raid lead for me, so with me, sort of, but I've let go a lot. Kind of feel guilty about it.
Back again? Father
But, you know.
hasn't been an undue burden to you, I hope.
Stopped at Kata. Kata's the first expansion that I played alts, like, more seriously and raiding and stuff. Then it just kept ramping up from there. Hardcore Raider in BC and Wrath, nice. I was never hardcore. I always did, like, I never did the, like, highest mode of raids. Like, I don't do Mythic right now. We pretty much, our guild's very casual and, like, we know we're not, you know, min-max or theory crafter people. And we just, you know, we just have fun. And we clear heroic. We pretty much always get our ahead of the curve achievement. That's where we stop. I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. I need to get more sleep. You're just jumping on his bed. I don't even have the energy to deal with it. He's supposed to be napping. Your father needs to speak with you. It's about your mother.
My mother? Father rarely mentions her. I can tell how painful it is for him to recall her, even after all these years. I was young when she passed, but my memories are pleasant. Did he say what this is about? What did he have you doing?
I helped him recover memories from his younger days.
How odd. Father always was dabbling in magic. Often it seemed like he had time for little else, though I know he did it to take care of us. Still, I'd better check up on him. I imagine Mills wants nothing to do with this. I'll ensure he joins us.
Actually, I persuaded him to join. You just play ESO now? I can't really blame you. It's a fun game. I'm really into it right now, but I'm mostly doing story stuff.
No one persuades Mills to do anything. I'm quite impressed. That will certainly save me a trip. I suppose I should head home straight away.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Probably. We'll see. Probably be able to hold myself together. Anything involving kids and their relationship with their parents especially, it's like, oh. Take breaks, but I always come back.
The master went upstairs to rest. He did not wish to be disturbed until you arrived.
Let's go, Mills. He's still your father.
He has an odd way of showing it.
Father? Mills has come to visit.
Oh my god. I'm already there. Shit.
Father? Father! Oh, Father. I suppose are with Mother
Couldn't
at
resist
last.
disappointing me one last time. Good riddance.
If only I'd come sooner.
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you. We all knew this was coming. It doesn't make it any easier to bear. My father was a good man, even if Mills never got to see it. Why was he so obsessed with that stone? You said he had you store his memories inside it?
For a second I thought that was the wrong event thing, but I deleted it. Yes, he wants you to view his memories.
I'm almost afraid to do so. What couldn't he just say to us all this time? Still, these were his last wishes. Thank you for making that possible.
What? A ghost? Naria. Mills. I so regret not being there as you grew up. What I could never tell you is why my life was not my own.
Shh, Mills. I think this is a memory.
Soon, I'll be able to share the truth with you. To share everything with you. Thanks to the efforts of this kind traveler, I have archived my memories on this stone. I hope one day you will find it in your hearts to forgive me, and find the father and mother you never had. Here, I love you. I have always loved you. You've both made me so proud.
Father?
Why? Why couldn't you just fade away like you always do? Why couldn't you just let me forget you?
Because it's not just about him, Mills, or you. It's about all of us. Our family, together at last.
Not gonna play the other ones?
I thought I knew my father. I always thought he hated me, and that's why he was never around. I came to terms with that long ago. I had a father, and I hated him. Now he's gone. How am I supposed to face what's in that stone, knowing I was wrong?
Fuck.
It must have been so hard on Father, to have to leave us so often. To keep silent while we grew cold and distant, even when he was here. It might seem odd, but I feel hopeful. Father and Mother are finally with us. Their memories will live on.
Do I not get to hear their responses to the memory stones? Oh shit. Ugh. I tend to like relate so strongly with quests that involve families and their relationships. Because if there's shit like that, you know, going on, it just makes me so freaking sad because I imagine it like if I lived it. And then I think of my kids. That's why I get so emotional. I know, I was hoping to be able to show them the memory stones. Like, to actually hear, I don't, like, obviously I've seen them, right? But I want to know what their responses to them would be. He at least showed that he understood that there wasn't, like, that there was good reason and he truly loved him. So that's something. That's like a little bit of closure that, like, he, because that's all his father wanted, was for his kids to understand. She was wise to that, but he wasn't. And so that's helpful, but it's just so freaking sad that, like, well, I just wish that, yeah, after he saw Like, especially that conversation with the guy, whatever his name was, who, like, basically trapped him into working for him in order to be able to provide for his family. That is what I wanted to see a response to from his son. But again, at least he responded as though he understood the gist of it. Oh well. Oh well. Gonna go talk to Vaya. Feel like there's a better way out there. Maybe not.
I expected you hours ago, hero. It's not polite to keep an assassin waiting.
Oh right, I went after Nario. That's right. For Vaya.
I was wondering how long it was going to take Vea to convince you to follow me. But she thought I didn't notice when she glanced at my writ, didn't she? Where is my overly curious apprentice, by the way?
Vaya stayed in Balmora. She wants me to see what your target knows about Ulron's exile and murder.
I know Vea wants answers, but this is my job. There are rules, especially where the lords of the great houses are concerned. There might be a way to deal with this, though, provided you're willing to help.
What do you need me to do?
First, don't kill any veterans. That's a violation of my writ and could have serious consequences for both of us. Second, you sneak around and search for anything that pertains to Ulron's exile while I figure out how to deal with the counselor.
At least he was close to his sister, so in that sense, the family is close. The story was really just to bring them closer, if not outright forgive to their father, to clear the misconceptions. Yeah. Like, at least we know that he was on the right track, and I'm sure after seeing those stones, he was like, you know, after fully understanding, he was open to receive the information. Nivexon, thank you so much for being here, and thanks for the follow. Have a good one. Hope to see you soon. Alright, I'll see what I can turn up.
We need to be invisible. These things work best when no one but the target knows we're there. If you get spotted, you're on your own. I even cough on anyone without a writ, and the Morrowind tongue will have my head.
You often receive writs that call for the death of high-ranking house officials.
It's unusual, but not unheard of. True, most writs taken out against the houses target low to mid-ranking officials. The Grand Master is cautious when it comes to accepting such a high-profile writ. Apparently, though, this target has been very bad.
Very bad. One sec. I'm gonna check on JJ and see, because, like, he has a pretty regular poop schedule, and lately it's been at nap time. So that might be why he's not sleeping. I know, you guys really were wondering about that, so I'm gonna be right back, because I'm going to check on him, because if I change him now, he might actually sleep. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Okay, Burp, don't go anywhere. I said burb. That before? I used to say it all the time. Or did I say BRB? I used to say burb. Anyway, whatever. I know, be right back. It's the same amount of syllables. I get it. I get the irony. Hello, Dragu. Yeah, we could probably work you into the raid group. We're asking for 450 item level. 460 that drops. I usually just go with like 10 item levels below what drops. But yeah. That's right. Yeah, I think it's 450. For her, because we're doing heroic. Anyway, yeah, I was right. JJ had pooped his britches, and there's definitely no sleeping when there's poop in your britches, so. Work is done for the week. Time to pour a glass of proper Scottish whisked tea. Ooh. Yummy. I read that as whiskey tea. Whisked tea? Whiskey tea? Plain. Whereas 464? Yeah, there's definitely room for you. Yeah, sure, Dragu. We start at 9 p.m. Pacific time. Gotch. That makes a lot of sense. What did the counselor do?
Councillor Dovera has been conspiring with House Drez to promote the slave trade and avoid scrutiny by Redrin and Pact officials. She played a dangerous but profitable game, and her coffers were overflowing. Until someone noticed.
What gave her away?
I'm not privy to the laborious investigations that took place. In cases like these, though, the target usually becomes complacent and lets her guard down. She made a mess. Now I get to clean it up, for the good of Dunmer society.
Why do you think Uran was really exiled?
That's the question, isn't it? It nags at us the way the torchbug nags at the brave little scrib in those children's stories. Once we discover who Uran's torchbug is, we'll have a clearer understanding of why they set him up and why he had to die.
You think Uran's death was part of the plan?
I'm not saying that. Accidents happen. But they certainly made sure Uran was in the wrong place at the wrong time, both in Balmora and again in the Ashlander camp. In addition to whatever you can find here, we should also talk to Captain Briven.
You think Captain Briven's involved in all this?
Briven's name keeps coming up. At the very least, he was Uran's best friend once. He might be able to shed some light on Uran and what happened to cause his exile. And I really want to know what took place after Uran left us that message.
Did you need to leave Vea behind?
Vea's my apprentice, and I'll decide when she's ready to take on a mission. She's been through a lot, and her actions reflect on me and my status in the Morrowind Tongue. She may not appreciate it right now, but I'm trying to keep the both of us on track.
So you're accountable for Vea's actions?
That's how it works. Her actions are my actions. Vea goes out and executes 3 writs. I share the credit and get praised for training my apprentice. On the other hand, if she kills someone without a writ, the Morrowind Tongue takes both our heads.
Morrowind Tongue rules are that stringent?
There have to be. My order came this close to being eliminated. It's only recently that we've started to make a comeback, and only in Dunmer territory. If we can't control the actions of our members, we'll be hunted down and destroyed for sure.
Oh, so ever since I won the first main quest I did in the game. Oh, nice, Steel City. Did you start as a warden? Isn't that how it works? If you start as a warden, you start in Morrowind? Oh, I'm not supposed to kill these guys. Oh, he took off, and I have a bounty. Perfect. But I do have a thing. I totally lost track of what I was doing. Sorry. Whoops. It's because I had to go freaking
What do you
check on
require?
my son. I'm in the middle of it and I forgot about don't kill any veteran soldiers. Started as a DK? Oh, did it start you in Morrowind for some reason? Or in Vardenfell? Or did you just decide to? Because you're like, that looks cool. Or maybe you didn't do it when you first started and you just didn't do main quests at the beginning. I don't know. It's a good quest though. I've done part of it once and then now I'm going through all of it on this character for XP. Don't remember. Gotcha, Steel City. Draw. I had a pardon edict in here, didn't I? Split. I'm just gonna do it because I don't want to wait. Oops, what? Huh? There it is. I try to save those for my necro, but I hecked up, so. So I've decided, I got a recipe for that, like, XP scroll. Oh, I do have. And so I've sort of decided that I want to start fishing. What is this? This is ocean. Saltwater. Oh crap. Saltwater bait. Because the recipe calls for a perfect row. I'm like, crap. I think you mentioned wanting a search box for your inventory a couple streams ago. I can link an add-on in Discord if you would like. Sure, yes, in the ESO banter, that would be great. Awesome, drop it. I also would love any add-ons that add a toggle for music. E. My DPS and my warrior. I can go on my druid that is also 465 is boomy. Oh, gotcha. Awesome, Dragu. Found a music toggle. You did? Ooh. It's nice because when I do song requests, if there are no song requests, I like to be able to easily turn the music back on in game. I don't do song requests in this game. Oh shit. I got seen. I think I have to get a bounty, but I don't want to initiate contact. Okay, so it has the eyeball there. That's why, okay. More ability for my DPS Lightning Stork to put on my back bar. Any suggestions? I have never played Sorcerer. Does anybody have any suggestions for that? Maybe you could grab a... What weapons do you use? Protected by somebody, but I want to fish.
He hears voices in his head. Don't worry.
Come on. Give me a bite. Oh, someone's coming. See me. I'm just fishing. Cool lightning staff. I know the water in this game. Definitely good. It says I'm detected. Is there somebody stealthing like just barely in range of me? Skills you... Are you running now? Yeah. Nice drop it. Do you play Sork? I know nothing about Sork. I have like a level 3 Sork. Oh, did I just get a bite? Damn it.
Did you meet the new commander?
failing super hard right now. Oh, Wall of Elements. Nice. There are a lot of other fishing holes, right? Most of them are not in trespassing areas. Yeah. But I don't want to go searching for fishing holes. I just want to do the ones I see. Plus, apparently nobody will actually find me here, because I feel like if there was somebody padding by me, I would have found him. Or he would have found me, rather. That thing I was saying was wrong. It was incorrect. Okay, we're just gonna roll with the bounty. See. Maybe it'll go away by the time I've stealth through. Oh god. Yeah, Jacorum, wasn't that perfect timing? Just wanted to fish, man. I know it was dumb. Noctweed is laughing at me. You're all laughing at me, probably, and that's okay. That's what I'm here for. The lols. Boy.
The front door's guarded like a bank vault. Maybe there's another way in through one of the buildings by the docks.
Is this the front door? Do I have to go in there to get to the buildings by the docks? Ah! Laughing at the timing? Yeah. I was there a while. It was weird how suddenly. I wonder if this is futile. I might need to go in through inside the walls from the front opening. They actually want me to go in this frickin', yeah, inside the manor, don't they? If I end up swimming, I get seen, I think. Because I can't stealth while swimming. What happens if I kill Ritter and soldiers? Does it screw up the quest? Oh, it does say to avoid. Sometimes those are optional, though. What docks? There's no docks. There's a wall all the way around. Threw me off track. Their plan all along. Oh. Wasn't sure if the water was shallow enough, but it's kind of worth the risk since there's somebody right there. Why? Are you freaking kidding me? Damn it, my bounty keeps going up. It was down to 91. Ah! Okay. Oh, is this considered a dock? Yeah, it is. Okay. I think the idea is that I go in where I was. Yeah, I think I'll get seen if I jump up there. Me? Yo. Oh boy.
The only fish that go with the river's flow are the dead ones.
Suppose I can stealth by her like that? Thanks, Silly Simon. Have a good one. Thank you. Oh my god. God damn it, I didn't see her walk over here before. I'm so bad at this. 294. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get rid of that bounty until I'm done with this quest, because I keep getting a bounty just for being seen there. God, why are they KOS? It's weird. I don't really understand. Back to square one. The front door. Hmm. Shit. How the hell do I get the dog? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yee! Scariest jumping game ever. Maybe not scariest ever.
See what you can find pertaining to Uran. I've got a dagger and a writ with Councillor Dolvara's name on them. So House Redoran issued an advisory against the Morag Tong? Fat lot of good that's going to do the Councillor.
We should throw dice for gold. Interested?
He's not the sharpest arrow in the quiver.
Seems risky.
Not yet, hero. Let's make one more sweep before we confront our target.
Oh, that's where the... right. Ah.
Did you meet the new commander?
How am I supposed to get over there?
Tell that stupid Swit to watch his back.
Will they seriously not see me? How ridiculous is that?
If we don't find anything, maybe we can ask for an invitation to the upcoming council meeting. I'm sure they'd be happy to answer our questions.
Yeah.
That bitter green was undercooked.
Hey, what a little extortion among friends.
I can't remember her name. The pretty one.
Tell that stupid Swit to watch his back.
Damn the luck. I was hoping for a quick stab and go, but it seems the Counselor might actually know something about Ulron. So Counselor Dolvra does know something about Vea's brother. Damn it all. Now I suppose you want to actually talk to her before I execute the walking pile of pond scum.
Go ahead and read the book, you know you want to. Love this discussion of sorcerer abilities. Maybe I should copy paste this chat section for one day when I actually play my sorcerer, if I do. Good stuff. Nice, Steel City. We need to find out what she knows about Ulron.
Of course we do. I specifically waited for you to arrive because I figured that would be the case. Still doesn't mean I'm happy about blurring the line between helping Vea and performing my duty as a Morag Tong.
What do you think about the other information we found?
We discovered that the next meeting of the High Council will take place at the consulate outside Balmra. The war clause and the Ashlander abuse aren't completely sanctioned by the House, and Dolvra was present when Ulron was exiled. Not a bad haul.
That all means...
That means we have to get Dolvra to spill her guts before I spill her guts. Just keep your wits about you, hero. Dolvra wields her feminine charms the way I wield my daggers. Don't let her seduce you into doing something stupid before I end her.
She's not really the one that needs help. She's letting me help Vea before she does her job. Vea is her apprentice. So she's feeling really sassy right now because it's sort of getting in the way of her job, and I kind of get that. But yeah, you're right. Nario has always been sassy. I love that about her, though. I love Nario.
Be quick with your questions, hero. When I slip in, so do my daggers.
Okay, so it's just gonna be me.
Ah,
must be here about those pesky patrol schedules. After all
Nope.
that clandestine correspondence, it's a pleasure to finally meet you in person.
I need this person to be...
Come closer so we can celebrate our partnership in a proper fashion.
Why, hello.
Well, look at you. I'm impressed. The last person House Drez sent over was so much more scruffy. I have a meeting with House Halalu shortly, but
I'm
I think I
soul-shriven.
can spare a few more moments for you to seal our partnership, you understand?
Let's see. About that, I want to know about Uron. I'm going to persuade. I'd love to spend some time with you. First, why don't you tell me about Uron Releth?
The noble's banished son? Why does House Drez care about that? Never mind. Anything so we can get to the good stuff. Ulron was tested and found wanting. Chose the life of a savage over his own soldier. We stripped him of his rank and exiled him.
Who tested Uron and who killed him?
Ulron's dead. I hadn't heard. As to who was behind the test of Ulron's loyalty, what does that matter? He failed and paid the price for his poor choices. What does all this have to do with our arrangement?
Oh, nothing. I was just curious. Now, weren't we about to get to know each other a little better?
You aren't clever enough or pretty enough to avoid what's about to happen, Dolvra.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you people?
I'm a Morag Tong with a writ that says you're a criminal and a traitor. That means I get to end your miserable existence. Take another look around, hero, and see if you can find anything else related to Uron.
On it. Exotic oils.
Alakir massage oils?
Ooh.
Fancy. But that has nothing to do with Uron.
Once you get to know each other a little better, I have no doubt that you'll be able to improve the slave trade 100-fold. Oh, why let the tribunal and a few pact rules get in the way of profit and their cherished way of life?
More proof that Dolvra was in bed with both House Halalu and House Drez.
I can't remember her name. The pretty one.
What is that terrible smell?
Tell that stupid swin to watch his back.
That's Captain Briven's seal. I suppose our evil counselor courted favor wherever she could find it. The good Captain Briven appears to be more involved in Ulron's fate than I had imagined.
Oof.
He never struck me as the type to use murder and deceit to get ahead, but that's the problem with greed. It causes decent people to make stupid choices.
Oh, that's lame, Steel City. Sounds like the captain is spreading overrun soldiers to the four winds to make a fresh start.
Or he's trying to hide something. The letter mentioned an intact squad sent to scout the old fort. You need to get out there and see what those soldiers know before Priven gives them new orders and they disappear.
Can I let Vea know what we've discovered first?
I suppose. She's probably pulled tight as a bowstring waiting to hear something. Go talk to Vea while I present my writ to the authorities. I can't wait to see the look on the Redoran Magister's face when I tell him what his counselor was up to.
I'll go talk to Vea. Let's see. Vea is until I leave this place. You know what? Oh, wow. That's funny. It took me to the shrine next to the main quest. And I was like, am I right next to where Vea is? No, she's in town. Wait. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Oh, I only grabbed one. Dope.
No, thief. This...
Did you just call me a thief? Oh, wow. She's laying on nothing. I can see her belly for the first time ever. There we go. They're so handy. Oh my goodness. I said belly and I had a feeling somebody was going to get belly rubs. That was too funny. Too freaking funny. All right. Oh, like how I started doing egg scramble and you're not even going to be able to see it. You know what I could do? Hold on, let's do something to take up some of the space. We're gonna... I know, it's lame to do this on stream probably, but... Oh, actually, yeah. I'm thinking about it, and so I want to do it. Thinking about it. Might be weird, but... Can't I shrink it anymore? There we go. Apparently lagging.
My prices can't be beat.
Wow, my software is lagging. That's kind of fun, right? I need borders. I really need borders. Shadow, lay down on your bed. Your bed.
Finest quality merchandise.
Oh, a treat for Shadow. I'll leave the doggo cam on then. Or I mean the doggo scene. Yums. The treat for Shadow Gump and the belly rubs for Shadow. Definitely want that music toggle. I don't like to mute the whole game. So it's not a terrible thing. Okay.
House Talvari still keeps slaves?
How else do those lazy mages accomplish
Oh. Whee! Not too bad. Not too bad. Pretty slick. Oh. Oh. Hi. You okay?
Back again. Took your sweet time. You didn't learn anything, did you? Not that it matters. Oran's dead and nothing can change that.
It was a pain in the ass. Give me a break. We know where to find the soldiers who were with Oran the day of the incident.
What good is that going to do? They won't speak to us. House before family and all that. Believe me, I'm more than familiar with Redarin honor.
Redarin
Still, I
honor.
suppose we know a few ways to get people to talk.
I don't think you should leave the safe house until Nario gets back.
More rules. I thought we were beyond those kinds of limitations. Look, I need to figure out who's responsible for Oren's death. House councillors, Redarin soldiers, Ashlanders, whoever it is, they need to pay.
We also discovered that Captain Briven might have had a role in Oran's troubles.
Briven was Oren's best friend. Would he really betray my brother? Regardless, I want you to have this. You could have handed me to my father and you didn't. Other than Naryu and Asher, you might be the only friend I have left.
Aww.
So which soldiers are we talking about? I know most of the people my brother used to work with. Eyewitnesses are better than notes in the house registry, provided I can actually get them to talk to me.
Vitola, tell him squad. They're scouting the old fort, but I really think we should wait for Nario.
There's no time to waste. That fort's near the cave where I was hiding. Last time I was there, the fort was crawling with cultists. We need to find them before Vatala and his soldiers wind up sacrificed to some Daedric prince.
Few more moments.
We'll get Vatala and his soldiers killed. I know the process. Turning in a writ can take hours, maybe even an entire day. I'll leave Naryu a note. She can meet us at the fort. I'm going. Either come with me or get out of my way.
All right, I'll help you find the veteran soldiers.
Let me gather my gear and write a note for Naryu. I'll meet you near the Hlormaran stronghold. The more I think about it, the more convinced I am that we'll learn who's responsible for Oran's death soon. Then blood will flow.
Blood will flow? Don't you need a writ to kill someone?
As far as I'm concerned, rules got my brother killed. They don't apply to me anymore. Besides, to find the soldiers, we're probably going to have to carve a path through those cultists. The Morag Tong won't care about that.
Yeah, thank you for that info, Drop It. It was a great discussion, and I have no idea. I don't know anything about Sork, so thanks for helping out, Drop It. But Naryu is responsible for your actions.
That's what the handbook says. Look, I know what Naryu's done for me. To keep me safe, I appreciate that. But this is about what they did to my brother. Nothing else matters. Not Naryu, not you, and certainly not me.
Don't force me to choose between you and Naryu.
No, never. You and Naryu aren't my enemies. I just need to get justice for Ulran. Otherwise his death will be the first of many. We have to be able to resist laws that make no sense or get people hurt, without being afraid of getting exiled.
Do you know Vatola? Tell him.
I know Vatala. He's a typical Redoran soldier, loyal to a fault, always spouting nonsense about house and honor above all. He was devoted to my brother, though. Ulran considered him to be one of his best.
Why didn't Vatola stand up for Ulran at his trial?
Ulran had a habit of putting the needs of others ahead of his own. He probably told Vatala and his soldiers to remain quiet. Decided to take responsibility and save them any heartache. I hope these soldiers remember that when we find them.
Okay. This weird, unexplainable anxiety today. It's like, no. It's weird. I just keep feeling like nervous about nothing, or anxious about nothing that I can explain. You know what I mean? Do you guys ever get that? You know what helps? You know what helps me a lot? You guys. So thank you. Hi, Vea.
You're here, I'm here, the damn cultists are here. You know who isn't here? Vatala and his squad. They're probably hiding. Or dead. They better not be dead.
Underscore wine definitely helps. What's helping me right now is you guys, because I have not been drinking wine. I've been drinking coffee. Maybe the coffee aided it. I had too much coffee. I drink the same amount every day, though. Almost to a tea. Almost to a coffee. That was a bad joke. I don't know. I even think that was maybe that was a bad joke. Aw, comfy. Moat from tea. That's probably Have you seen Naryu yet?
Naryu's probably busy clearing her writ, and we don't have
It
time
did?
to wait. This opportunity to learn more about what happened to Ulran won't last much longer. We need to find that squad of soldiers.
Have you seen my mug? I think I took a picture of it and put it on Insta like forever ago. But Drop It. I have a mug that says, let's see, wine gets me by until it's, or tea, coffee gets me by until it's time for wine. Is that what it is? Something like that. Dodger got it for me. She's like, I figured you'd like this. I was like, yes, I absolutely do. Yeah. We're like one and the same. Drop it. Okay. We should wait for Nario, or you know the area. We should wait for Nario.
Fine. You wait for Naru. I'm going to go and find those soldiers.
Oh my god. Alright, we'll handle this your way. Any idea where we should look for the soldiers?
Their orders were to scout the old stronghold. I suggest we search along the outskirts and see if we can pick up their trail.
Jameson is very yummy, Jacorum. I definitely agree with you. I drink wine. It's like there are things that I sometimes would prefer to have over wine. Like if I could handle the sugar intake better, I would definitely drink more like whiskey or rum. But because those are like my go-tos. Used to be tequila when I was younger, but yeah, or even beer. But my body doesn't handle much of it. Like every once in a while I do it. Scotch is good too. I have to be in the mood for scotch. If I have any sort of tummy stuff going on or like an empty stomach, for some reason scotch doesn't go down well for me, but there are definitely times I've enjoyed a nice scotch. My brother's super into scotch, like connoisseur style. He used to work at a liquor store and he used to have fun, like just trying different stuff and researching stuff. He should have been a bartender. He used to make us fun drinks sometimes too, and hey, try this scotch. My dad is kind of into scotch, but he's a Jameson guy. Like he always has, like he goes and gets, stocks up on Jameson. But yeah, my brother got him into scotch too, kind of on the side. Fruit punch is my wine. Try to keep it mainly water. Sometimes you have to let loose. Yeah. I know, I try to drink lots of water, but I have to like force myself to remember it. I wish that I loved the taste of water. Like as much as I liked coffee or wine. Like I like water, it's just, and like it obviously makes you feel better when you're thirsty. Like a lot of people are like, I'm thirsty, and grab a Gatorade. I'm like, stop. That makes me more thirsty. Like, and even coffee makes me more thirsty because it dehydrates you a little bit, But obviously it makes you feel better, but it's like not as fun to drink. I should get a hydrate command. I know somebody who, people have to use channel points in their hydrate command. I'm like, or they like request that you drink water or whatever. I'm like, that's weird. But I like the hydrate command. I actually don't know what happened to hydration bot or whatever it's called. Every now and then he would just say, like, remind me to drink water. And by now, the one that says, by now you should have had this much water or whatever. Like a viewer put it in my chat, and I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. All of a sudden it just showed up in my chat. And it was there for, like, a really long time, and I actually liked it. I was like, oh, that's cool. And, like, I pretty much know how much is in my water bottle, although this one's kind of warped. So it's not quite. Anyway. But, actually, this one doesn't say. I think I measured at one point, but I forget. Oh no, I just dripped water on my keyboard. It's also supposed to be leak-proof. It's not. Soaking up the drops. Not again. I'm the worst. Anyway, the replacement that Dorn Seedecker bought me too. Fucking damn it. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, I missed that bot. All of a sudden it just disappeared. It was there for so long. It's funny when WoW Classic came out. Love the peeps in general that reminded you to sit up straight. Oh yeah, I know. Ugh. I need to exercise more. I keep saying tomorrow I'm gonna get out my Wii Fit, and like I think I have a dance game for the Wii too. I should do that. Like with the kids even. And then I don't do it. I need to clean the board though. It's been sitting getting dusty. Anyway, I need to do it. I need to just a few minutes a day. Sorry. Whoa, where are we? Their orders to scout the old stronghold. I suggest we search along the outskirts and see if we can pick up their trail. The ocean or a river? Oh, river. No, that's what I have selected. It's foul. Yeah, because it's a pond. Foul bait. Distracting me now. Stretch and posture checks the Dodger does on stream, yeah. And then she'll like stretch herself, right? Yeah, during Super Cousin time, like whenever there's a cutscene in the fights, in the boss fights, she'll do stretches. Wet gunny sack. Come on, perfect row. It's like my first day actually paying attention to fishing holes on this character. Come on, perfect row. I don't want to have to buy them. They sell for a lot. At least they used to. I don't know if that's changed for some reason. Oops. My bad. Didn't mean it. Anybody get any drops today? From lurking or watching streams yesterday? I say lurking because I mostly lurk. I actually do a lot of chatting. Usually like after I raid somebody. Or like in the morning. It's technically usually almost afternoon my time. You got on? Nice. Yeah, they're really common as long as you leave streams open. Like even when I walk away, I'll usually have a few ESO streams open. Even when there aren't drops, I just like to help support them that way. Just leave them open on low volume, or I'll mute the tabs. But yeah, be easy to get drops. It's nice. It's only Ouroboros crates, but gems are awesome, so... Goodness, this fishing hole has a lot in it. Seems like. Is that normal? Is that a lucky fishing hole? People are yeeting in zone chat about something. Repeatedly getting killed by a dragon right now? Oh, good. Awesome. Did you grab another character to do the daily on? It's like going on forever. Wow. Your main? When I would fish in Cyrodiil and had a hole that was loaded with fish, I would start to freak out. And here's another one. Start to freak out because you wanted to get it, or because you were staying in one spot for a long time and you were worried somebody was going to sneak up on you? Or both? Is there something specific you get out of fishing in Cyrodiil? I don't recall. There's not zone-specific fish, is there? No, because you fillet them and you get, like, the same stuff, right? But then, aren't there certain things that spawn out of, like, river, fowl, and salt? Like, the different types? I don't know how that works. It's been a while. My sister kind of learned me up on fishing at one point. And every now and then achievement. Gotcha. Yeah, at some point I might go for the fishing achievement. Seems pretty fun. I would definitely use a guide. Rather than just going around fishing everywhere until I got it. But yeah, I don't know, at one point, my sister was really into fishing and told me all about how it worked, and I can't remember. I know, remember the basics, you know, the bait you need and all that, like, to look for that kind of stuff. But I can't remember, like, if there's any sort of fishing skill you can get or anything. I feel like, I don't know. Going for all the sky shards was fun with guild, solo not so much. To me it makes sense to just get them as I'm doing quest lines, but then there are some to go and get just because. Because quest lines don't send you to all of them. Oh, in Cyrodiil. Got you. Yeah. That makes sense. I don't have the patience for fishing. I don't always. I'm kind of feeling antsy right now and I just want to leave this hole, but like, I really want to, I don't know. I've been wanting to start doing it now and then. Not gonna fish at every hole though. Right now I seem to be like, wanting to. Wanting to, but not wanting to. You know what I mean? Wonder how full my inventory is. Nice thing is you can like fillet them all and it stacks. I always thought that was weird. It's like, wait, what? It all just becomes fish? What's the point of having different fish? But then some of them you vendor, so I don't remember if those stack. I feel like they do, which makes it kind of a pain. But I have bank space right now. I went through a bunch of stuff last night. Keeps filling up fast though. I have to do a lot of bank checking during this event. I don't know, I just had to take a break from dailies today. Get my minimum done. Notification. Finally. Ooh, reward, that's what it is. Cool, cool, cool. Nothing super notable except the Gloomsport crate's cool. Yeah, that's the notable item, I guess, for the month. Supposed to be sneaky through here again. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep from attacking them. Veteran soldiers. Quest has me like in sneak mode, mostly because I'm running around with Naru, and we were having to sneak. Oh boy.
Corporal Darvel. I knew him. But the others...
Oh, hi.
They're civilians. They must have taken Talon's soldiers inside.
Oops, wrong part. Terry. Sad. A book somewhere.
Locked.
Hi, Zogumby.
Let's see if one of these
Why
damn
can't I pick it?
cultists has a key.
Why can't I pick it?
The High Priest.
How's it going, Zogumby? Oops. Did I miss? I think I did. Sleep?
We've got to get inside the stronghold. The three only knows what the cultists
You're
have
rubbing your
planned
eyes.
for my brothers.
Need to loot, lady. Get off of it. Get off of it.
There we go. Let's get inside and find the
think
others
you went to
before it's
sleep.
too late.
Oops, sorry, mic boop. So is this game free right now? Yeah, I think there's a couple... one day left? Yeah. I'm drinking my water. Base game isn't free. Base game is... they're on super crazy sale right now. Base game is like $7 or $8 right now. There's a free event, but I want to say today is the last day, actually. They do free weekends and stuff. Or like they'll do a stretch of time where it's free to try. And that just happened. I want to say somebody earlier said first to through the 3rd, but the base game's on sale for like $8. I'm telling you, elsewhere is on sale for $15, $21 if you want collectors. You get bonus items. It's a really good deal right now, so check it out if you're interested. Oh, that's a long link. Gross. Sorry. But yeah, I can't remember exactly what the dates are, you guys, and I have trouble navigating their website for some reason. Oh, wait. Play for free. It says 4-1 through 4-13. I'm wrong.
Lies. This theft
I'm wrong. Yay! I thought I saw the 3rd. 1st through the 13th, it says. Descend into the dark heart of Skyrim. And I think they're doing that because then people can try the prologue for Greymoor too if they want. Which is the next expansion coming in June. I got it. The base was free and the DLC I got cost. Yes, I think you played during a free event. And then there was a sale. They usually do sales during that. Oh, my tummy's grumbling. So yay, I'm sorry, so Gumpy. I swear somebody said 1st through the 3rd. I was like, oh, it's a little short little event or whatever. But no, it's 1st through the 13th it says on the website. Yay!
Who's that? We won't let you take us without a fight. Wait, Leia, is that you?
Thank the 3! You're all still alive.
Yeah, so Gumpy. That might be. I think it's either because of the virus or the anniversary event. I think they usually do it during the anniversary event. Right now when you do dailies, you get bonus boxes with really cool crafting patterns and which a new player wouldn't be able to learn probably, but you could, I don't know, store them in your tiny bank. But yeah, and then you can get style pages, which you can learn, and it just gives you outfit styles to use at the, it's kind of like Transmog if you've ever played WoW. I don't know if the Dark Moon Fair is open, Katie, but I'll check later.
I'm not sure what you and Vare are doing here, but let us out. Then we can return Vare to her father. Councillor Eris has been terribly worried since she disappeared.
First, we want to know what happened to Ulran.
This isn't the time or the place to have that discussion. Get the key to this cage, and then we can find a private place to talk.
I don't know if you're on the free trial of the free thing, if you get anniversary event, if you get all the things from it, like if you can get tickets, because you can buy pieces to assemble to make a mount if you get your tickets every day, which I'll link you to the ESO event too if you're curious. Hi Blagden, how are you? Welcome. What are you up to today? Any idea where I can find the key to your cage?
One of the cultists carries the key. I don't think he's too far away. We hear him patrolling around every so often. Free us, and I'll tell you whatever you want to know. You have my word as a Redoran and as an officer.
Okay.
You find the key. Me and Vatala. We're going to have a little chat while we're waiting.
Okay.
Leia, I'm just trying to protect you.
From what? The truth? Oh, please. I want to know who did this to my brother.
Like, but I want to listen to the chat. Good, how are you? Just hanging out currently. ESO later. Gotta get those anniversary boxes. Yeah! I decided to take a break from dailies for this stream. I did one set last night, and then I did like 3 sets yesterday afternoon, and I just don't want to burn myself out on dailies. So tomorrow afternoon we'll probably do more dailies. I'm thinking about doing some number, I don't know how many tickets yet, but I'm thinking about doing a tickets giveaway tomorrow. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do multiple through the event, or if I'm going to, I don't know. I think that would be best. But yeah, just so you guys know, I might be doing an event for a little giveaway tomorrow afternoon. But yeah. Anyway, besides that, I'll probably do dailies tomorrow afternoon too. Hi, bud.
Ah, another
you want to fight?
sacrifice for the Prince of
Ow.
Bargains.
Ellsworth came out quite a while ago. So Ellsworth's on sale, and then, so like if you want to buy, if you end up wanting the expansion, with the sale right now, it's actually cheaper to get Ellsworth first. And then you can try it. Like if you want to try the game, like I honestly, for 15 bucks, like I think you can upgrade to collector's edition too, but I don't know that for sure. I would look into the website first before you go that route, but I could be wrong. I know they do that in WoW. Not sure if they do it in ESO. But yeah, Elswere's on huge sale right now. Because it was a while ago, yeah. And then they have the new expansion, Greymore. Well, if you buy just Greymore, if you buy Greymore with the other content, it's $5 more than if you buy the Elsewhere on sale and then buy the Greymore upgrade. So keep that in mind. Undaunted and PvP dailies for sure. Then who knows? Maybe some Crag Lorne group events. Yeah, that'd be cool. I know. I haven't been doing Undaunted stuff. I just feel, I don't know. I don't know. I'm too casual, I guess. That's actually not
You can't leave us like this.
hardcore or anything, but still. She decided to leave him. Hill City is free right now as well, I think. Oh, is it?
I knew I shouldn't have told Vea the truth. I just made everything worse. Please let us out of here. We have to stop Vea before she does something she'll regret.
Where's Vea? Tell me what happened.
I told her what she wanted to hear. I was with Captain Ulran the day everything happened. I was commanded to lure the Ashlanders to town and set up a situation for Ulran to deal with.
What kind of situation?
My orders were to invite the Ashlanders to
Decorum.
to trade, send some local toughs to instigate a commotion, and then get Ulran to investigate. It was just supposed to be a loyalty test. Who expected Ulran to kill his own soldier to save a savage?
You said you were following orders? Who gave these orders?
Captain Briven, though he was still a lieutenant at the time. As soon as I explained all this to Vea, her face turned dark and she stormed out of here. I think she's going to Balmora to kill him. You need to let me out so I can warn the captain.
I don't want her to get exiled. Here's the key, but I want you to stay out of this. I'll deal with Vea. Or, you led Ulran into a trap and sent Vea off in a foul temper. I'm just going to leave you here. No. Here's the key, but I want you to stay out of this. I'll deal with Vea.
Thank you. Now, get to Balmora and stop Vea before she does something she'll regret.
Do you think the miners were feeding that troll?
I want this book.
Split up! Healer!
Whoa. Whoa. That tripped me out. I was like, where'd it go? Disappeared in my fire. Ow. Oh, my bad. Oh, this boy. What a pain. Like, what's that? It's my banker. Oh! Oh, hello. Sorry. My bad. Didn't mean to upset you. DK may be personal least favorite class to play. Really, Blagden? I'm just starting out. I mean, I'm only level 29 to 30. Did I? I don't think I dinged. But and so far it's pretty fun, but it feels kind of and I don't know if it's just melee versus range or I don't know what. It feels a little clunky, but I also like I haven't used any sort of guide for it. So this isn't where I'm supposed to go. So I'm hoping that I can make it less clunky at some point.
Get your ass over here, hero. We've got a situation and it's not good.
Uh-huh. We do.
I leave you and Vea alone for a couple of hours and everything goes to oblivion in an ore cart. Why did Vea leave the safe house? And why is House Redren tearing the city apart to find her?
Vea couldn't wait, so we went to find the soldiers who were scouting the old fort.
You did what? I suppose you thought that was a good idea? Well, the damage is done. At least tell me you found something to make this debacle a little more palatable.
We learned that Brivin gave the order that led to Ulron's banishment.
That explains why Vea broke into the kin house. I'm not sure what happened in there, but she certainly stirred up the Redren soldiers. Vea might still be inside. Or she might have given them the slip. She could be anywhere by now.
I can get inside and try to talk to her.
If Vea kills Brivin without a writ, the Morrowind Tong and House Redren will both want her head on a silver platter. You check the kin house. I'll grab Ashur and see if we can pick up Vea's trail in the streets. Don't let me down, hero.
She's so irresponsible. God. Okay. That's part of the whole, like, charm, I guess, of this questline. She's overly passionate. I guess you can't really be overly passionate to, like, avenge your siblings or any of your family. But, yeah, she's just irresponsible about it.
Does not leave this city.
Oh.
What will become of me?
Is he dead? No, he's not dead. He's just hurt, right? Oh no. Oh no. Hi, Field. I was like trying to read your name and figure out the best way to say it because I can't remember. Happy Friday to you. So sorry. How are you doing? What are you up to today? Friday used to mean something to me, but my husband's schedule's changed. So he has to work Saturday, but then he has Sunday, Monday off. For now. But yeah, anyway. It's still a good day.
What's the meaning of this? Where are the soldiers? If you're looking for my husband, I'll tell you the same thing that I told that brazen young woman. The council is meeting outside Balmora, and Brivin is protecting the councillors. Now, if you don't mind, I've had more than enough excitement for one day.
Brazen young woman, what did she say? You haven't done Morrowind yet? I'm just now getting to it for the second time, though I don't think I finished it the first time. I'm trying to get through all of the faction stories. I've already done that. All of the main stories, and I'm loving it. Ah, the old fart. I gotcha. That's great. That's what you were saying. Okay. That's hilarious. Hello, old fart.
I could barely make sense of the nonsense she was spouting. It was
Oh,
Vea,
man, my
Councillor
neck.
Eris's daughter. Everything she said was a ramble. Something about my husband betraying her brother. That my Brivin had to suffer just as she was suffering.
She doesn't seem worried about this. I'm new to the game too. I have so much crap in my bags that I don't know what I should do with, and it's overwhelming. You have the same problem? I had the same problem for a very long time. So Dusty, and I'm happy to help. I had, when I first started the game, I had people in chat constantly telling me, like, I would ask for help and people would help me, and it was really nice to have somebody like look at my bags and be like, oh, looks like you have this, do that. There's some things that crafting materials, so I had that problem big time. I was trying to do all the crafting without ESO Plus. I do not recommend it. It will just become stressful. I highly recommend doing, if you're, I think Noctivita is doing that though. Yeah, ESO Plus will help a lot. It's a monthly subscription, but it gives you a craft bag. All of your crafting materials go into your craft bag that way. So I highly recommend it. If you're not ready to do that, which I get, I didn't do that for a lot, like quite a long time. Mostly because I have multiple MMO subs now. I have 3, and yeah. The only thing I have to justify it is my stream. Because it allows me to keep playing the game instead of constantly dealing with my inventory. But yeah, so I totally understand the struggle. Yeah, the craft bag has no limit, so you can, and there's a ridiculous amount of crafting materials in this game. Don't feel bad that you're struggling with it. Everyone does until they get ESO Plus. I think Noctivita, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Noctivita is somehow managing to do all of the crafting. But without ESO Plus, maybe Noctivita has advice, but I could be wrong. Noctivita might be going with popular recommendation being that you get more than that too. So that's just the like thing that people mention usually because it's like the most useful. You also get crowns every month. I wish people got a kickback for convincing people to get ESO Plus. It's like so easy to like get somebody to see the value in it because it's very good. I'm doing that. It helps a lot to have a guild like Tyrese of a King where the guild's vault is used as a shareable crafting resource. Yes, that's true. We do have a lot of space in our guild vault used for crafting resources. Crafting stuff. So if you can find a situation like that, I mean, you can also join our guild if you're PCNA. And at some point, once you become, it takes just a little bit of time. I just want to make people stick around a little bit longer because it usually means that they're not there just to jack things out of the guild vault. And then, you know, once you've been around for a while, you become a member, and then you can deposit and withdraw mats out of the guild vault responsibly. Share with, you know, not jacking everything, obviously, but personal votes are way too small to manage it without rather large headache. Yeah. Plug I added into that for our guild. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, there's info about the guild below, sort of. Not really. It just basically says we have a guild and come hang out. But yeah, you're more than welcome. And so yeah, if most of it's crafting mats, I personally, if you can't find a situation like that, where you can share guild vault and all that, but in the meantime, I started with just working on a couple at a time. And they do sort of work hand in hand in ways. Not really. I don't know. No, I'm thinking of Final Fantasy XIV. I don't think they really share mats. I'm trying to think. Some of them, maybe. I focused on 2 at first, and it got quite a bit easier. But then you just have to figure out what mats to get rid of. You know, if you're going to keep gathering everything. You can stack them up and sell them. The ones that aren't for the crafting things that you're working on. Like if you pick 2 crafting things. But that helps a lot. There's a ridiculous amount of materials in this game. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so if you're not ready for ESO Plus, I would recommend just paring it down to a couple at a time. So yeah, hopefully that helps. And then if you're having trouble with other items, there's some items that say treasure and some items that have the little gold bag icon. Those are the treasure just sell. They're literally for nothing else. The ones with the little gold bag icon I recommend selling because they sell for more. They're more valuable. So like if you're deconning armor and stuff, it is a good idea to help just you know, bolster the gold fund. You know, the gold on your person, on your characters, on your account, whatever. If you sell those. Nice, Noctivita, yeah. Also, it just helps with inventory issues to just sell those right off. What else? What other items are there that I used to struggle with figuring out what to do with? That's pretty much it. My inventory used to be the biggest nightmare. Biggest nightmare. Also, if you're picking up daily rewards, after a while, you'll kind of get a stock of potions. Those purple restoration potions. I highly recommend selling any other potions that you get and just using those because a lot of times, like, you may want to wait a while till you get a stock of a decent amount, but I find that I don't usually go through those fast enough to bother with the ones that you pick up on your adventures. Plus, you'll likely outlevel them before you use them all. And the Crown Store ones scale with you, the ones that you get from daily rewards. So that helps me a lot too, to just pretty much sell all my potions. Plus, there are a lot of, it's pretty easy to make make provisions. So if you do run out of the ones from the daily rewards, it's not very expensive or if you do decide to do like alchemy or cooking for, you know, food buff and all that, it doesn't cost a lot and it's pretty easy to make the provisions to replace. So yeah, pick the stuff I pick up. If I pick up any food or if I pick up any potions, I sell it. I just vendor it. That's just what I do. And use the ones you get from daily rewards. So yeah, hopefully that helps. But yeah, we have a lot of new players in our guild. I still feel like a noob in a lot of ways. I'm more than happy to help where I can. But yeah, we have people from all levels of the game in our guild. We have veterans, we have noobs, we have people in between. So you're more than welcome to join. I do it as well, unless I get crafted food. Right, crafted food is usually better, so yeah, blagged in. One of my favorite ESO bonuses is the addition to housing, because I own Earth Tear. Addition to housing? What do you get for housing with ESO Plus? One thing I like about ESO Plus is the crowns you get, because I don't otherwise like to spend real money on crowns. Didn't harm. Oh, is that what this is? Hold on. She didn't harm you, did she?
She had a knife, but no.
One sec.
She didn't harm me. She said her brother wouldn't hurt an innocent, that I wasn't responsible for his death. Do you have any idea what she was talking about? Because I certainly don't.
Where's the council meeting you mentioned?
You shouldn't get involved. That young woman will hasten her own death if she thinks she can get past my husband and his soldiers. But if you insist...
Oh, that's why she doesn't seem worried.
The meeting is taking place at the garrison north of Balmora.
You might want to seek shelter somewhere else. Vea left a trail of dead soldiers downstairs.
Dead soldiers?
Ah, yes.
They were just protecting the kin house. I'll go stay with my sister in Vivek.
Double furniture space. Forgot about that. You also get double the amount you can have in your house.
The finest soldier I know.
Oh, that's cool.
He'll set Vea straight. I'm sure of it.
A notable home can only have 24 people in your house. Is that with ESO Plus? I didn't recall the how many people in your house thing. That's good to know. Hi, Cookie. How are you? What are you up to today? Oh, pierced note. Took what I love. Now I'll do the same. Were you wanting a guild invite, or did you just want to be friends? Was this you? I didn't even look at the freaking name because I knew it was you. Or I knew that you had said that you had invited or friended me. Billy Thierry. Is this your name? Balachi? Big thing not was mentioned though was that with ESO Plus you also get access to all DLC with when you're subscribed. Yes, Black Jen. I kept meaning to mention that, but other things were popping in my mind. Something through ESO like a blind person. Cookie! Cool. Yay, join us! Wait, Cookie? Wait, who's this? Uh-oh. Oh. Why didn't they get marked? I always put notes so that I know who you are in chat. I hate having to ask. Yay, welcome! Cookie, did you get in our guild? One of us, one of us. 44. We're very small. I didn't mention that. I trapped you. I tricked you into joining. After saying that we're very, very small. We're growing though. We're all nice though. You'll like it here. I only invite nice people. True. Yes, you get access to all DLC except for the newest expansion, so that's pretty cool. Quest you're doing now, I finished like a day ago. Oh, that's funny, Cookie. Oh, did you start in Morrowind? Did you join our guild, Cookie? I don't see you here. Unless maybe you're not on right now. I can't remember. I feel so bad. Isn't this malicious monkey in chat too? Why are there so many people not noted? I'm not gonna note him until I see him in chat because I want to make sure that the spelling's right. I don't know who this is either. I need a note. Wait, it's something Ratman in Twitch too, I think. Cookie, what's your @ name? Let me invite you. What the hell is the command to type in guild chat? If you have not joined a guild yet, it's / I know it's a pain in the booty. One of my least favorite things about the game is the way that the chat works. I'm sorry that it's boopy. It's /guild and then the guild number. I don't know if G1 works. Yep. /G. So because you can be in 5 guilds and they're account wide, yeah, it's /guild1, but apparently /G works, which is amazing. Yep. /G4 for me. /G1. Yeah. I hadn't even tried that. I thought I had and it didn't work. Oh, same as here, I'll hop on. You don't have to be on to get an invite if you weren't already getting online. It's no different than your Twitch name. If it's exactly like your Twitch name, easy peasy. If that's not true, if there's something slightly different about it, then I can invite your character name if you remember that spelling. Yay, friends! I'm so excited. Anybody else want a G invite while we're on it? Okay, cool, cool, cool. So, one thing that's cool about this game. Yes, I do, Black Den. I do! You can get an... Oops. You can get an invite. Uh-oh, RUPCNA? Did I spell it wrong? Oh, phew! I spelled it wrong. Mask Gamer, hi, how are you? Who can I have an invite? Mimi, you got one. In-game name. at all these friends. Guys, we're at 47. 3 more and we can have a guild store to use. Okay, it's the same. Oops. I have to do notes. I want the exact spelling of your Twitch name noted. Otherwise I get all... not uninvite. Okay, it's because it's pending. I don't know if I finished my sentence, but one of the things I love is you can get a pending invite, or you can get a guild invite while offline. Yay, Shanzad! You guys are awesome. Yay! Oh my goodness, this is awesome. In-game name, is it your tune? Or your @name? Okay. Can't set notes till you guys turn. I will take one if you don't mind having someone who plays rarely. Oh, that's perfectly fine. We're not full or anything. Like, if we ever got full, I might do purges eventually, but we're pretty small. This is amazing, you guys. Cronus 20. There we go. I keep spelling things wrong. I have 4 pending invites out. We'll have 53 once you guys accept all those? At Sodbuster with a 0, right? You guys, this is so exciting. Yes, we'll have more than 50 and we can have our own little store where we, if there's stuff we don't want to just like give away for free, we can charge each other, you know, guild rates. So Cronus. Crap. Firm, okay. Oh my god, you guys! Yay! I'm so excited right now. I'm trying to note people before I forget. Twitch. We want to know who you guys are in chat. Drunk? I typed in drunk. Instead of drun. We want to know who you guys are in chat too, so I'm making sure to note you guys. Stuff in the store take up inventory space. No. But there's a limit to how much you can list at once. It's pretty big though. It's not bad. Of course, I'm not a huge seller. Okay, who did I miss? Jacorum, is it the same as your Twitch name? Not 0, all lowercase? Bitch. So somebody has that tune name? I just invited a rando. Did you get it that time? Somebody has that tune name, and then their @name was Sodbuster with a 0. Okay, it should be. Is that your @name or your character name, Jacorum? I don't want to have a weird... I don't want to invite a rando. I feel like that's rude. Sorry about that, Shanzad. Okay, you accepted. I gotta note you before I forget. Yay, welcome. This is amazing. Twitch. Shanzad. Only sometimes drunk. Yeah, I don't know how I skipped the H and typed a K. I didn't get it. Both, okay, cool. Did I miss anyone? This is amazing. I'm so happy. Ah! The number says 50 now. Ah! Oh my god, goals. Goals being met. You guys are awesome. I'd love to join. Yes, follow. What's your name? Is it the same as Twitch? @name or tune name? I knew I forgot somebody. Or is the ha because you're not able to? Also, do I have PCNA in the guild? Because I keep saying it. Yes, PCNA, good. Wow, this is amazing. I did not expect so many people in chat right now to be either not in the guild. Okay. Oops, I'm not tabbed into the game. Coloring 502. I guess I need to mention the guild more often. Way of having more than 5 skills on a hotbar. When you hit level 15, you get another bar, and there's a keybind to switch bars. By default, it's tilde. I made mine middle mouse. You switch bars, so you can have 2 weapons, 2 different weapons, or 2 of the same weapons. And then you... and then you get a whole nother set of 5 ability slots, and then you get another slot for an ultimate. So that's how. Around due to the free weekend at the moment, so don't get too comfortable. That's okay, Cookie. I'm so glad to have you, friend. I'm surprised you can join on a free weekend without... That's kind of cool. It's like being able to join a guild on a trial is kind of rare. Cookie, it's on a huge sale right now, though. Huge sale, so keep that in mind. The sale, I'm sort of guessing, goes as long as the free event, which is the 13th. Need a command for it. I know. I shouldn't be doing this right now. Can I shorten this link? It's so long. It's so long. What if I just go ESO store ? Or crap. It's like a stupid long link. It's gross. I don't want it in a command. Yeah, you can just look at the store, it looks like. I'm gonna test it. Do I need to keep picking up soul gems? I have tons of them. Soul gems are, if you don't know what they're used for, soul gems are handy. It's good to keep a stack on them, of them on you. I can't remember what unlocks the ability, but there's an ability, what is it? Soul magic. I think it's automatic. But you get an ability called Soul Trap. You can fill up the soul shards. If you use that ability on a mob and it dies with the debuff on them, you fill your soul shard. Fill a bunch of them up as you go. Just have that ability on your bar for a while. Stock up. And then you use them to res. Use the soul shards to res when you die, and you res right there. Can't mod it to have more hotbars though, right? I have another set of some same weapons. I have to have another set of same weapons. I think there are add-ons that allow that. But I don't know that for sure. So settings. Let's see if my add-on does it. No, it's not stock though. I have like 100. Yeah, just fill a bunch of them up. I would keep them and just fill them up. You don't need to keep picking them up, like if you see them around, but... Those shards with the Oblivion set. Yeah, I know there's another way, that's just the way I always do it. Oh, you also use them to recharge your weapons, yeah. So if your weapon, like you repair your gear at a vendor, or you use the little repair things that you get, that you find around or get from the crown, from the daily rewards. However you get them from... I know there's crown ones, crown store ones. But you, with weapons, when they break, you charge them with soul gems. Soul shards. Playing a rogue, don't want my gap closer and viz on my DPS bar type of thing, so it's just strange as all. So Cookie, when I first started playing, I thought it was really weird too, and I wasn't a big fan, but I got really used to it. So you'll find that you can set up your bar a certain way so that there are abilities that kind of are grouped together or commonly used together on one set and abilities that are commonly used together on the other. And it's definitely a weird twist to the game, but I got used to it. I had to change mine to middle mouse though because hitting tilde all the time was weird for me. But that's because I use my mouse for my abilities. So you can definitely rebind that to something else too. I don't know for sure if I can. Bars. Oh, right. Why am I not seeing?
No one knows my pain.
Why am I not seeing my other... Yes, exactly, Cookie. Yeah, level 15, you'll be able to get a feel for if you like it. Shouldn't take long. Why can't I find my other... Oh, it's because it's its own thing. My bad. It's not Serena? It's not Serena? Did I say that right? Thank you for following, friend. What is Katie playing? Katie playing. What? Odd Squad? It's called Odd Squad. It's a kids game. It's probably on PBS Kids. Is it on PBS Kids? Okay. It's Odd Squad. Ask her again. It's Odd Squad. On PBS? Yes.
What hope is there?
Player friends? No. I don't see anything about ability bars. Where the heck? Custom bar. Hold on a sec. Slash command. Is this a place where I can put slash command or emotes on my bar? What is this? I don't know what this is. I was trying to find a way if there's a way to have a second bar on your screen. I've had people's ability bars, like streamers that I've watched, their ability bars look different. I should look into it at some point. Shadow's going ape and he's gonna wake up. Yeah, JJ's awake. Okay, I need to try to finish this. I might have to finish it later. I got so distracted, which is great. It was a good distraction. I enjoyed it a lot. Inviting all kinds of new friends to the guild and stuff. Yay. Shadow.
Oh, pitiful me.
Skills for my build. I'm gonna do Sigic order for the first time and add accelerate. Accelerate, what is that? Middle mouse button is default bound to free look, which means you can look around without changing directions. You probably unbound it because it's not that useful, but it's a thing. Like, could use it to look back at the parade line you're reading without changing the direction of the parade. Parade? Now, where could I have that idea as an example? And it's no letter. Yeah. I'm not sure I understand what free look does. I probably never used it. Casper even makes sounds? Casper number 1? What? Casper's on Dad's chair. Grants movement, speed, and critical damage. Oh! I need to get that.
Please tell me you found Vea. I can already feel the cold steel of the executioner's blade on the back of my neck.
Vea's going to the Veteran Council meeting to confront Captain Briven.
Is Vea trying to get herself killed? You can't just barge into a Veteran garrison and ask the soldiers to stand aside while you murder their captain. We have to get to her before she gets to Briven.
Vea also left a trail of dead Veteran soldiers in the kin house.
She murdered soldiers without a writ. This is a dark path she's decided to follow. And unless we play this just right, it's not going to end well for any of us. Let's find Vea and put a stop to this. We can deal with any consequences after that.
I'll meet you at the garrison outside the city. Oh, he meows when his food is only this full versus this full. Gray. Or if he wants outside. He doesn't usually want much when he's in here. He just chills and sleeps. When you're walking, moving, the mouse changes your direction, right? No? Yes. You hold the middle mouse button while you're moving the mouse. You won't change the direction while you're walking, so you can look in a different direction than you're walking in. You know what I do? I just start strafing. That might be handy, though. I wonder if I could bind that to something else. That'd be easier. Do I have time to do this? I don't know how long this takes. I might have to finish this next time. I'm already 20 minutes past. Reasonable food should always be this full rather than this full. Right. I don't know if I have time to do the next part. Right, Noctivita, yeah. Like, if a person got in the habit of it, it'd be handy. Hi. How are you? It's like holding left click in WoW Terry for free look. I use it a lot in WoW. Get used to it. Might be handy. Actually, I think, wasn't that what... That's what Blue Jacket was trying to figure out, wasn't it? I think I'm gonna finish... It stinks, because if it's really short, it'll stink to go back to it. Here. Trolls. Oh, it's probably camera. Free look. What's not bound? What's not bound to something that I would... be comfortable. That's how you interact with the player. Trying to find something that would be convenient to press. I like middle mouse button for that, yeah. While you're moving around, you reach over to that? Interesting. The whole reason I unbound that was because it's inconvenient for... Aw, yay! Monogamy. Thank you so much for being sub for 2 months. Thank you for the resub, friend. Appreciate you. Did people... Okay, good. We have pending. Oh, we have Blagden. I have to note people when they join, otherwise I get confused. I already have 2 people. It's just, it's okay. It's Blagden. No. 51 guild members and 2 pending. I got it right. Yeah, I stumbled over it though, and I knew I would. Metonymy. Metonymy. Whew. What do you want the hecking? The way that I stumbled over the name? Updating? Oh, the game? Oh, no, no rush. I just want to make sure people get... well, okay. Yep, we just did this.
I don't like the looks of this. Brivin is using war claws to patrol the garrison instead
Oh,
of...
I missed the animation.
Either house forces are stretched thinner than I thought, or Brivin wants to justify the use of mercenaries to the council.
I had to go back and look, so I hit clip to see it. Yeah, I love face masks. I think it's fun. What do the war claws have to do with anything?
Maybe nothing, maybe everything. We know Ulron refused to employ mercenaries. He hated counting on thugs to do the right thing. I expect the Redoran Council feels the same. Maybe Brivin's trying to show them what the war claws can do.
We might have to fight our way through the mercenaries.
The war claws may be a blessing in disguise. I can explain killing these bastards a lot easier than trying to wipe Redoran blood off my hands. Let's go stop Vea. I'm ready when you are, hero.
Yes, you can, shady business. How do we get into the garrison?
There's no stealthy way to approach this. The front door's our only option. Then we track down Brivin, find Vea, bonk her on the head, and get her out of here before she does something I can't fix. Easy as gore apple pie.
You sure we can't stealth for this? So remember, was it last night? I couldn't go in first person mode, it wasn't letting me. Hey, shady business, thank you for following. And I don't know why it wouldn't let me. Cause yeah, it's weird. I couldn't go in first person mode for some reason last night or whatever. But yeah, you can. It was just borked for some reason that day. Like, I'm not even stealthing and I'm still not in combat. Yeah, it's on a mega sale right now, Shady, too. And it's free to try until the 13th. And if you're on PCNA, we have a guild. Can't believe how many new guild members we just got. I'm so excited. Oh, you did the command. I was like, weird coincidence that my timer just went off for the guild. My command, it's a timer in chat that lets people know we have a guild. Elder Scrolls, we didn't really enjoy, oh, if I haven't really enjoyed the game. Nice! I didn't play the old ones, the like previous games really. I played Skyrim. No, I mean, Noctivita, like, I mentioned the guild. I've mentioned the guild lots of times.
Glad to see we all made it. Now let's find Brivin before Vea skewers him.
But we don't always have that many people, like, either not in the guild or with a free guild slot in chat. You know what I mean? Hi, Andy. How are you? Never played any Elder Scrolls. Never had interest in it. Well, It's not required for sure. They did a good job making sure of that. That guy's right over there. Look at him. He's just over there.
Do not test me, unclawed fool.
That's way too long. Yo.
Like many Redern structures, this place is huge and designed to serve a multitude of purposes. We're going to need to split up to cover it all. We must find Brivin and keep him alive until I can talk some sense into my damn apprentice.
Yeah? We must find... Okay, what's Captain Brevin going to think about all this?
He's going to be as mad as a bullnetch and twice as ugly, provided we can actually convince him we're here to save his sorry hide, and that we're not part of a plot to kill him and the counselors. Just another day at the fair, right, hero?
Yep. Nope, not happening. I will say for any new players, the combat can be difficult to get used to if you haven't played one with similar combat, which really the only one I've ever played with similar combat is Skyrim. But keep in mind, like, I struggled, I was like terrible at it, and I still kind of am, but like I feel a lot more comfortable with it now. It's definitely something that can grow on you if you give it a shot. Also, you know, trying a different class with different abilities might help too if you are like just not feeling it.
I'm hurt.
Oh, I was doing so well with blocking and interrupting and stuff, and then I let that uppercut get me. That's something I'm working on since I'm leveling a tank character. And honestly, anybody should block, but you know, being a tank, you're taking the brunt of the hits, so that's important. Ah, magic problems.
Aid me.
Also, I haven't checked my XP buff in a while. I feel like I'm getting the hang of Dragon Knight a bit. I got Morrowind. I think it was way back when it was new. It was so empty I didn't realize it was multiplayer. Like, I was the only person signed in and I got bored and quit. Aw. I don't do that much. 300 MS makes it a pain. Pinkman, I can tell you there are some bosses you need to block or your team will wipe. Yeah, exactly. I just need to roll dodge or the same thing will happen. One more question. Does this game limit you when you don't have the DLCs? There are certain DLCs with like ability skill lines and stuff, and you can't go to the zones that are involved in that DLC. You can get access to all of the DLCs with a monthly sub, all but the newest expansion. That's called ESO Plus. If you don't want to pay a subscription for that, then yeah, you just won't be able to go to the zones of the DLCs that you don't have. But there's still a lot you can do for sure.
Nothing yet, eh? I hear voices behind this door, but it's locked tight. Keep looking, hero.
But for example, the Sijic skill line, what else is there, you guys? Oh, if you don't have, is Thieves Guild included in base game? But the Dark Brotherhood, I think, is DLC content, and that has a skill line. There's a few other ones. Other people in chat probably know more than I do. But like you can, I don't know. There's a lot of different ways to play. Had a nightmare when I played Destiny 2 without the DLC. Oh, no, Necro class without Elsewhere. Yeah, good call, Steel City. And do you not have Warden without Morrowind then?
This one is not superstitious. That brings bad luck.
There's so much that's not in DLC that you can play without even realizing it. Yeah. You don't want to pay, use the code Tiri at checkout for a discount of up to 0%. Hey Tiri, hi Lishak, how are you? Get Morrowind with base game now. Oh, right. That's right. That's right. It's just Elsewhere you have to buy. Cool. Steel City, yeah. So you can do Warden. So what 2 classes would Cookie not have? Oh, it's because it's the free trial. So if you were to buy the base game Cookie, you'd have Warden, apparently, because I forgot about that, Steel City. Good call. Thank you, Shady Business. If you're PCNA, remember we have a guild. You're welcome to join.
I haven't so much as
Bit
heard
tired
or
today. How are you,
seen
Tiri?
a whisper of Briven yet. Just lots of snarling war claws. If we can't get through this door, there's only one other way to go.
I had a pretty bad headache this morning, but it's back down to a dull headache that I typically have, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm doing well, Lishak. I'm doing much better than earlier. Where's that?
It's always important to figure out where a target keeps its wine. In this case, down in the cellars. There's a staircase back where we first came in. And if we still don't find Briven or Vea, well, at least there'll be plenty to drink.
Ha 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 ha. I'll head downstairs and keep searching.
And I'll figure out how to get this door open, just in case. You know, attending a House Veteran Council meeting was always a secret goal of mine. Right after getting a lusty Argonian maiden to scrape my flesh raw with her abrasive tongue.
So assuming, as you don't do much crafting gathering in FF14, how much do you craft gather in this? I have maxed all but jewel crafting in this game. On my first character that I made is now my crafter, / healer. And I need to get more skill points to put into my crafting stuff. I don't have all the skills maxed or anything, but yeah, I do quite a bit of it. It takes a lot to craft good stuff. You have to research all the traits and everything, which takes a lot of time. But I'm definitely focusing on it on the side for like Cookie, like more than I am in FF14. For some reason, FF14's crafting is like really, really daunting to me. I don't get it. I don't honestly understand why, but it is. However, I keep thinking I should probably like give it more of a shot. You know what I mean? Like, because of the new fate you can do for it. I like that they added that. That makes it much easier to level up crafting in FF14. So at some point I might get around to doing that regularly. Nario's the only NPC I like so far. Nario's awesome. There's so much good story in this game and good characters. So many good characters. That's like mostly what I do, is the story. I venture out and do dungeons and whatever sometimes, but not nearly as much as I just focus on story. Should be almost done with this. Oh my gosh, it's 6:09. I knew I should have stopped and done this later. It's one of those days, you guys. Bad decisions. Whoops, were made. Just made so many new friends all at once. I couldn't help it. I could have helped it. Didn't want to, apparently. On the plus side, JJ just woke up a few minutes ago. So I don't feel like I'm like neglecting him over the extra time too much. Yes, I need to go on a Sky Shard hunt or something with my Templar as well. I should probably do some of the dailies for this event. because I'm sure she'll come across, like, it's a good way to come across sky shards, you know. 2 birds with 1 stone, get a daily done in a delve or something, you know, and then get the sky shard there. It's definitely in the plan during the anniversary event.
Captain Brivin is on his way. Soon we'll have a permanent job in House Redderin, yes? Kill the intruders. They have interfered for the last time.
Group up over here, come on. You.
Heal me.
Hey, seriously? I'm tired of your crap. Ow. Ugh. I should have gotten that one before I pulled this pack. Ow! I keep getting hit by it. There, healers are dead. Bad decision I made yesterday. I took the day off and played games with friends. Aw, comes. It's a good bad decision, yeah. Oh, what? Good grief. Damage. Oh, this is Ferrero, that's why. The boss didn't even notice.
You! What are you doing here? Explain yourself!
Research done, but I took away a lot of his SP and crafting because he's my stamina healer and I want to finish the build. Yeah, I totally feel you. I didn't read that part before the sky shard hunting thing.
What in the name of the 3 are you up to? I thought you worked for Councillor Eris. You better have a damn good reason for killing the mercenary leader. I ought to sound the alarm and let her warriors deal with the likes of you.
Came to warn you. Vea knows what you did. She wants to kill you.
Vea? She's barely out from under her mother's apron and she presumes to judge my actions? No matter. Whatever your motives, nothing justifies the blatant killing of Ferrara and her mercenaries. Councillor Eris can't protect you this time, Outlander.
I don't know what that is, Lindov. What about your motives? Orun's exile and death are on your head.
Ah, now everything becomes clear. Vea learned something of her brother's fate and wants to retaliate. Then let her come. But know this. I merely set the events in motion. I didn't conceive the plan.
Then who did? Tell me who's responsible for what happened to Uran.
You're looking for the responsible party. Then look no further than Councillor Eris. He wanted to prove his son's loyalty to the house. To show that Uran's fascination with the savage Ashlanders hadn't corrupted him. Well, look how that turned out.
Oh yeah, not interested, Lind. This whole thing started as a test of Uran's loyalty. I was thinking that too, Cookie, but I wasn't sure.
Test Uran failed. Eris was devastated when his son sided with the savages, and his daughter ran away. He decided to resign
behind
his
him.
position. He'll make the announcement today.
She's right behind.
Eris hopes to
It's
restore
Vea.
his family, but I think it's a
You guys see
lost
that?
cause.
Especially if Vea finds out her father set all this in motion. That happened.
Choke on your own blood, you bastard. My father, the entire council, they're all guilty. They all have to die. I have to do this, so stay out of my way.
Vea, actually did it. She killed Brivin in cold blood. Vea killed Brivin without a writ. It was pure, focused rage. I never expected her to go through with it. If Vea doesn't get herself killed up there, the Morag Tong will hunt her down and execute her, like a rabid gua. Her and me both.
We can still save Eris and the rest of the counselors.
I'm not sure they deserve
Hi,
to
Matt.
be saved, but that's what we have to do. Vea can't be allowed to kill the counselors. We have to stop her. It's more than me and Vea's lives on the line. Something like this could destroy the Morag Tong.
What do you mean destroy the Morag Tong?
The Morag Tong only recently began to find acceptance again. Vea's actions don't just reflect badly on me. They could be used to force us back into the shadows, maybe even disband us all together. We're both going to have to answer for this.
Cookie, oh no. What do you want me to do? I've done that, if it makes you feel better.
We have to get ahead of her. Cut her off. There's a door on the main floor, near the kitchens, that should allow us to come at the council meeting from another direction. I was able to get it open when I was scouting around up there. Let's go.
So...
Nothing's more important than reaching the council meeting. If the mercenaries get in our way, cut them down.
Started a thing. Okay.
Everyone, calm down. Counselor Eris will deal with this.
She walked out the front door.
There's no need to panic.
No need to panic? She's cut down every mercenary in her way. Her father won't be able to stop her.
Vea's getting close. We're running out of time.
I'm very confused. Should be down here? Yeah. No?
Let me try to open this door.
Vea, daughter.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Come on, stubborn, stupid Locke.
Father, why? Does the house really matter more than your own son?
I needed to protect Ulron, to prove his loyalty. If I could do it all over again.
But you can't. None of us can. That's why I have to do this.
That's an order.
I'm not your apprentice anymore. The house has grown corrupt, evil. That's why all the counselors have to die.
I have a strong memory flooding back to me of doing this now. Very strong, suddenly. I didn't remember.
No more rules, no more secrets.
I didn't remember a bunch of the other stuff. Yeah, it does, actually.
Vea. This isn't the way.
Sucks. Whistling sucks. It's actually really good, but it makes me sad.
Vea's down. It's over.
So much bloodshed. So much needless death. If only Eris would
know,
have
Cookie.
listened. Outlander, we should speak. I think the Morag Tong agent. She cares deeply for Veya, doesn't she? It takes great courage to go against your heart and do what you know is best. You both did that by protecting the Council. For that, you have my thanks.
What did you mean when you said we could help each other?
A series of regrettable decisions led to this family tragedy, and most of them were made by Eris Relith. I knew of Ulron's compassion concerning the Ashlanders. It was unorthodox, but not worthy of the punishment meted out. Eris was wrong.
Thought the entire council was involved.
Eris convinced Briven to test Ulron. Then the two of them decided to slaughter the Ashlanders. Oh, the council allowed itself to be convinced that exile was an appropriate punishment, but we were wrong to let it go as far as it did.
House Redoran doesn't want the Ashlander territory?
I didn't say that, but we're not butchers. We do not hire mercenary thugs to wipe out an entire people. This gathering was to deal with that. Eris planned to step down, and we were going to demote Briven for the part he played.
What happens next?
House Redoran behaved poorly. Morag Tong rules were violated. I suggest we make sure these details never see the light of day. Leave the bodies where they are. We will say that Veya died protecting her father and the Council from the War Claws.
What do we have to do in exchange?
Cooperate with House Redoran and hold your tongues. It's as simple as that. I shall return to the Council meeting and conclude our business. When we're finished, I expect you and Naryu to both be gone. That is all, Outland.
I'm not sure about this. It's a generous offer, but those are some big secrets to sweep under a rug. Besides, Veya isn't dead. At least not yet. She's still breathing.
How is that a problem?
The High Counselor thinks we killed her. The deal hinges upon all of us forgetting this sorry mess ever happened. Besides, once Veya regains her senses, there's every likelihood that she'll try to kill the counselors again.
You don't think you can convince her to go along with this?
When have I ever been able to convince Veya to do anything she didn't want to do? There's Redoran blood on Veya's hands. Once the Morag Tong ties those unauthorized murders to her, she's as good as dead anyway. And, more than likely, so am I.
So how do you want to handle this?
I don't see many options. We can either finish off Veya now, and go along with the High Counselor's deception, or we slip out of here with Veya and send her far, far away. She broke her vows and deserves to die. I know that, but it still feels wrong.
I don't remember what I did before. I think I went ahead with her before. I want Naryu to have a chance. I feel like the second option gives her a chance. Veya deserves a second chance. We can worry about the rest later.
You're right. If anyone's to blame for all this, it's me. I wasn't a good enough mentor. If for no other reason, Veya deserves a second chance. Look, you need to leave. We'll meet back in Bormra. And Hiro. Thanks. Go on. I'll get her out of here before the council notices and meet you in Bormra.
This one wonders if the meat of shaveskins is tasty.
Okay. Definitely gonna go ahead and wrap up stream. I went late. I shouldn't have, but I did. I knew better. So let's raid somebody. Who should we raid? We got J Hart. Playing ESO. Hey, thank you guys. I know some of you got here not that long ago, so it was good to have some extra time. I haven't rated J-Her in a while. Maddie. I feel like it's been a while since I rated Maddie, but not as long as J-Heart. Luna Rumi. Luna Romy. Housing. Lyris is going. Gracefully Lyris is a great streamer. I've rated her super recently. I'd like to spread the love around.
Purposeful
You're cute, Katie. I will. J-Heart or Luna? Thank you. Alright, Luna Romy. Love on Luna Romy. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope to see you guys later on. Wow, 2.5 hours. Oh my goodness, I'm supposed to raid in 2.5 hours. Bad Teary, bad Teary. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you're new to my stream or watching from a host, welcome everybody too that just joined the guild. Yay! If you're new to my stream or watching from a host, and you enjoyed, Katie said, "Say bad Teary's not nice." Thanks, Katie. Be sure to drop a follow if you enjoyed the stream. Follow on Twitter, Instagram, join Discord, whatever social media suits your fancy. We are going to raid Luna Rummy, lovely ESO streamer. I hope you show some love over there. I think it's the smallest streamer I have on my list at the moment if you're looking for alternatives. Oh yeah, I think I've rated Hey Christine somewhat recently. I'll have to look at her stream again and remember. I'll raid her soon. Dusty, thank you for following. Luna Rummy, we're gonna raid. Let's go and say hi. Copy paste some. Thank you for the links in chat. Noctivita, thank you for the follow. Brooklands, thank you so much. I hope to see you guys again soon. Links are in chat. Thank you, Noctivita. We also have some raid spam. If you're subbed and you'd like to use my pupper spam, copy paste that if you want. And then we have Mercy spam, which is generic. Pride Wings versions. Make sure you have the Pride Wings unlocked. But you don't have to use those. You can put your favorite emotes and just yell to your raid, say hi to Luna, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Hopefully you come back and hang out. I love you all. Take care. Bye!